Imagine if this is a last-minute winner claims the Premier League title. It's the last game of the season, people. Smash the like button. Let's get into it.
People, Deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. As the big man Ian Wright just said there, people, Deluded, I'm back again. Now, what started against Nottingham Forest in August of last year ends in May against Everton at home. It's Arsenal against Everton, people. The sun is shining. Hopefully, we get the job done. We get 3 points. Obviously, let's address the elephant in the room. You know, again, it's life is so beautiful. It's ugly, people, in the sense of we've been building this football club, or Mikel Arteta and the coaching staff and the players have been building this football club, attempting to get it back to the glory days. We're taking the Premier League title down to the final game of the season, to the point where, you know, a couple of executives from the Premier League are going to be there. The trophy, identical trophies at both games are going to be there. The medals are going to be there. But you're hoping on something with West Ham. I don't know if it's cap, but social media is saying that there's a stomach bug going around in the West Ham camp in which Jarrod Bowen could be missing. So maybe, you know, I remember when we pipped Spurs to top four and we gave, you know, certain teams a dodgy lasagna courtesy of West Ham. Shout out to the Hammers for that. Maybe we tried to do something and the person who was involved in it is dyslexic and he got the wrong team. But on a serious note, we can be proud of our season. We can look back in pride. We've been doing well. Hopefully we end it in the best possible nature. But things are about winning. You know, again, when you're flirting with success, it's very difficult to not want us to get this over the line. And as I said, there's been improvements. But regardless, hopefully it's a good game. Big up you lot for being tuned in. Don't forget to smash the like button and let me know your predictions, etc., etc. Again, what's the starting lineup? Let me go on arsenal.com. Right, wait. Where's Bukayo Saka? Hello? Bukayo, where is Bukayo Saka? Maybe I'm looking wrong. David Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Rice, Partey, Martin Odegaard, Trossard, Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. On the bench, Ramsdale, big up Timber, he's back. Zinchenko, Kyrgios, Jorginho, Fabio Vieira, Smith Rowe, Gabriel Jesus, and Eddie Nketiah. Oh, Bukayo missed out on today's squad due to a slight muscle issue. Listen, Saka, rest up. Hopefully you get well. Hopefully you go off to the Euros and there's not bigger issues where that's concerned. It is very disappointing, in which, as cliche as it is, this is a cup final. You know, it's mad because it's a cup final where we could beat Everton today and it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. And it's harsh, man. It's harsh because on the face of it, you know, Manchester City and what Pep's doing, he's a juggernaut in football. City are bullying this league. They've turned it arguably into a farmers league. Jurgen Klopp is leaving after this, and big up what he's done for the game. But he's only pipped them one time, really. So there is no shame to a degree in finishing second against a team like City. Last year, they won the treble. And I know we need to get through Everton. You can't help but think we're in this position where some of you were in this position where you was reliant on Spurs to try and get a result because of ourselves. I know we can't win every game. We're going to lose. We're going to draw. This is how the sport works. But if hindsight's a wonderful thing, but the two games against Fulham, the two games against Aston Villa, matter of fact, you know, Newcastle away, West Ham at home. In fact, the more I think about it, I'm more annoyed about West Ham at the Emirates because we had a gazillion chances, didn't put the ball in the back of the net, and they scored two cheap goals. Take nothing away from what West Ham did, because arguably we did that a couple of times towards the end of this season. But I guess it's that extra. We're at that point now where it's about getting over the line. That extra 10% that we're missing to turn, you know, some of them defeats into draws even, and some of them draws into victories. You know, the two draws against Spurs, the one against Spurs and the one against Chelsea in London derbies. Had we have got more points on the board, where would we be? Had we have just got anything from 3 to 6 points going into this last game of the season, You know, where would we be, people? I can't lie to you. There might not even be a watch along. I'd probably be at the Emirates. I can't lie to you lot. And if we do win this, I can't lie, but I'm not sticking around here too long, people. Big up you lot. I'm forward into Finsbury Park. But the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. Let me not get excited and even think about that stuff, because we're at City and indirectly West Ham's mercy. And in life, like football, anytime, you know, your future or what you want to win is impacted by, you know, things out of your hands, you're in serious problems. So what can I say other than we go again? People can laugh about Arsenal, rightly so. Listen, the game's the game. You know, Arsenal, I have definitely enjoyed mocking my Chelsea supporting friends this season. Tottenham as well, because Tottenham are the best team in the league this season, in my opinion. They won the league in September. Remember all them Shaqwa and all them Twitter guys and all them Twitter accounts, they were comparing them to the Invincibles. I promise you, type it in. You don't know I'm not making it up. So I've enjoyed definitely terrorizing my Man United supporting friends and family. Definitely took 6 points off them, one at Old Trafford, you know. So it's karma. You know, we've got people rejoicing in Arsenal defeat. We've got people saying we're not relevant, we're not this, we're not that. All they do is talk about Arsenal. Again, you know, half of the top 6 games, or the majority of in fact, all the top 6 games, we haven't taken any L's. It's been amazing. But when people are stopping banter in this football club and laughing and whatnot, they're going to sit there. And I'm not saying they have to like us. You don't have to like us. I don't give a flying monkeys if you do not like Arsenal Football Club. You might not even have to respect us. We'll come up and show you why you need to. But you, deep down in your heart, you have to admire what we're doing, like what Mikel Arteta is doing, the system and all of these things. I'm not saying this is going to be the case every year, you know, and that we're finishing top 2 minimum, but we're lit again. Like, we're competitive again. You can say what you want, and we're definitely not over the hill, but we're lit. Look at the starting 11. Listen, take nothing away from Sean Dyche and Everton and all of these things. And again, it's not an assurance that we're going to necessarily beat Everton today. But Saka's not there, and I'm a bit like, you probably saw the shock on my face. I'm a bit, oh, what's going on there, Saka? But there's enough to get over the line. Kai Havertz, keep your form up. Martinelli, it's been a tough season. You know, it's a tough season. And again, we know the season's done, but my content ain't. Again, for the next probably 2-3 weeks, we're going to get into reviewing our season, having a post-mortem with Martinelli. It breaks my heart, but I have to make them vids about you. But today, you've got a goal in you. Martinelli, the sun is shining. You've got a goal. Listen, Odegaard's going to find you. You're scoring today. You know what? Martinelli, brace. Jesus, you're scoring as well. Ideal world, you know, obviously we win the Premier League today, but isolated to this game, for me, I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. A goal from Martinelli, a goal from Jesus, a goal from Kai Havertz, and I'd like to see Timber get some minutes, man, really and truly. Yeah, football's crazy because we've gone through a lot this season in all competitions. We've seen a lot of talking points and things fly out that has nothing to do with Arsenal. Football has been a long season, but it's like, it's still fresh in the memory of when Timber got injured at the Emirates, and it's like, we've gone through all of that. He's back on the bench now, and it's like, you haven't really got to play a part. Oh, shout out Dan Potts, man. He's on TNT Sports. Make sure you're subscribed to his YouTube channel. Hey, it's a shame that I can't obviously have the commentary on. I was just about to change the channel because of Rio as well. Big up from Seattle, DG. Shout out the Americans, man. I hope you're blessed this morning. This morning over there, I'm good, man. You know what? The sun is shining in North London. It's quite hot. Obviously, it's the last game of the season, and there's mixed emotions with myself personally because of, you know, you want to obviously win the Premier League trophy and all the points I've said before, and a bit of sadness because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. Subscribe if you haven't. Content is there, but it's so lovely and refreshing with you lot across YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter to ride the highs and the lows, why and whatnot with you lot, people. And it's coming to an end. Only for a couple months, but yeah, Matt, I believe, but I'm not saying you're saying this, Matt, but I do think us Arsenal fans, we like to just have this blind optimism to a degree, and we like to say statements that sound great and saying belief, and you're not wrong, Matt. I believe, but I believe to the point where, like, there's nothing we can do really and truly. Like, we need to go out there and win the game against Everton and make it a beautiful ending of the season, but that could all be great. We could, you know, do all of that stuff and still not win it today. And I think the football script writers are cruel and they have one last twist in that. There's a reality where we take obviously throughout the 90 minutes of all teams playing, the table in theory is going to fluctuate. I bet you any money West Ham score first. It looks like Arsenal doing the thing. City do what City's done, man. We've been here before, man. Like Liverpool, as much as I've bantered my Liverpool supporting friends, I've asked them about this because the territory we're in now, in coming second best to City after fighting and whatnot, they've been there in, oh man, like, it's crazy, man. The last 3 community shields, Arsenal has won the league. Champions have been dethroned, believe. Hey, listen, I hope we do this, you know. as I said, for me, the best case scenario is when this game is done, kickoff is at 4, we got 50 minutes. I'm running to Finsbury Park and I'm living a movie, and I've got to make sure my phone's charged and whatnot so I can get you lot content and all of those things. Subscribe, smash the like button, and hit your predictions. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I all forgot to change my wardrobe as well, folks. As you know, this season we'll see the end to the Arsenal home shirt, which is inside out at this moment in time. And the new shirt's amazing, people. I can't lie, the new shirt's lit. So let me put that on, even though the boys won't be wearing that today. That's probably why. And I've just realized green screen's been doing the most, innit, with the Jamaican shirt. It's all good. We make some nice kits, people. Some really, really nice kits. Again, big up you lot for tuning in. Let's get the new kit on. Good look sold separately of 100%. Like, the kit's nice. If you want to look like this, then boy, baby must tap in with me, man. Literally. No, I'm joking. It's all entertainment, but it feels like time is. Oh, the tag's still on. That's annoying. That's very annoying. That's very, very annoying, people. And I'm messing up the set. This went so wrong. In life, this is why you need to be prepared. This is another example as to why in life you have to be prepared, folks, because I'm not prepared. I can't lie to you lot. I can't rip this off with my hands. I don't want to look like a clown. So I'm going to need to get something to attend to this. But yeah, smash the like button. Have some sympathy, folks. I'll be back in just a sec. Oh, why isn't this coming off? Don't let me have to leave the room and go find scissors. Oh, my days. All right. We caught life. Hope I didn't damage the shirt because it's cost an arm and a leg, really. But yeah, hopefully it's a good game. And make sure if you're in England or anywhere hot, you're staying hydrated today, man. It's mad hot today. But I'm back now, folks. You pick up my water bowl. We sit back down with you lot. And yeah, man. Extreme bloopers. You're stressing too much, DG. Listen, allow me. Fake news with the new shirt away kit better. I haven't seen the away shirt, man. And until I see that Arsenal announced the new shirts, I tend to not get excited or, have any opinions because people have got great Photoshop skills and they can make great mock-up kits. Which kit is the best from 2021, 22 to 2025? I think the 2023, 24 one. That's a big question. I would say last season's black kit. I can't even remember if that was our third shirt or if that was our away shirt last year. But yeah, that's the best kit we've had. Barbados is hella nice. Shout my people. Last Premier League watch along of the season. Thank you for the content and entertainment, DG. Bless my guy. We appreciate you. Now I appreciate you a lot more, man. One love for that. The title was destined not to be given to Arsenal. Man City's luck is outrageous throughout the season. I mean, excluding the dodgy VAR decisions in which every team's had them go for and against them, some more than others. I hear it, but then you could argue in life, you make your own luck. And maybe there's been times we've made our own luck by doing the right things, essentially, even in certain games, So you're all right. Black and gold was the away one. I was listening to Nines I Wonder today. Bro, SF, don't do it to yourself, man. For me, I like to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Now, obviously, the hope for the best would be 2023-24 champions. You get it? Like, we're lit again. But the worst this season is that we just get 3 points and go home, really, and that's another thing, really. This is why we need to control the controllables, because I don't think Tottenham's manager definitely didn't want to lose against City. Their players didn't, but look at their fans. Arsenal fans have been angry when we've won games. They've celebrated losses. These are the people that some Arsenal fans wanted to put their trust in to get a result against City, and that's my point of making that is not to get at Arsenal fans who wanted that or didn't want that. For me, control what we can control, man. DG, don't worry. Ings, 92nd minute equalizer. Boy, maybe we get a cameo from Pastor Timber. Amen, man. I do like the new home kit. Wasn't sure about the stripes, but it looks nice. I should, if memory serves me correctly, and I don't, to be honest, I shouldn't be advertising the kit because I don't see no affiliate link and 20% off DG20 and that. But I should, in theory, yeah, kit review. I've done a kit review, people. So look out for that next week. I'll get it out for you. It has been done. So yeah. I've gone more in depth with that. I hope Danny Ings can do us a favor, but at the end of the day, as I've been saying this, it's ultimately out of our control. What is Everton's starting lineup today as well, folks, man? Let's see what they're rocking with. Pickford, Coleman, Tarkowski, Braithwaite, good little player he is, man. You know, probably been one of their players of the season. Young, Garner, Onana, Decore, Garner, McNeil, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Do you not remember when we was linked with Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Saliba and Gabriel? One more game, man. You lot have done very well and risen to a lot of challenges collectively, and at some points, both of you have stood out individually against some of the most difficult attackers and strikers in the Premier League this season. Now, you can say what you want with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's still a handful on his day. He's still a problem. So, going to need my defense and all aspects of the team, but my defense to stand up to be counted. Guys, I'm shaking. My heart is dodging like, do feel like crying. Oh, God, please answer our prayers. Boy, I hope so, man. I hope so. Mate, our third kick this season has been horror. Can't remember a good performance with it. I mean, us fans are quite superstitious. We have enough today to beat Everton, but it would be sad because we didn't get the job done against Fulham and Aston Villa. Getting only 1 point out of 12, losing to West Ham at home also hurt. Big up Mauritius, man. Lovely country, that is. Big up DG. We just need to get our job done and hope West Ham gets something. Faith always, DG. Listen, I'm as optimistic as data provides me. Like, I'm that literally in that we do our job. If there is a reality of West Ham getting something, then we're laughing really and truly. In fact, what are the final fixtures this season for everyone, really? I know Spurs have Sheffield United. So obviously we're watching Arsenal, Everton, and obviously City have West Ham. But you've got Arsenal, Everton, Brentford, Newcastle, Brighton, Manchester United, Burnley, Forest, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, Luton, Fulham, City, West Ham, Sheffield United, Spurs. Now, I think there's goals in every fixture, you know. I think there's goals. I think the Premier League is going to go out with a bang. I think Arsenal, Everton can bring goals. I think with City and them fighting for the Premier League trophy, I think City and West Ham in theory can bring goals. If Spurs bring their A game, lol, they could batter Sheffield United. But Sheffield United, this is your last kick of a Premier League ball this season. Go out properly. Liverpool, Wolves always throws up something. Aston Villa, Crystal Palace can't be underestimated. Bournemouth, Chelsea at Stamford Bridge definitely has goals. I don't know for Burnley, Nottingham Forest. Now that I've said that, you know, it'll probably be a 4-3 each way. Brighton, who are losing manager De Zerbi and could actually be going United. He'll be linked with that job. Brighton United's a good one. Brentford, Newcastle, the Ivan Toney derby. So yeah, you never know, man. Man United away to Brighton. There could be goals. DG, what channel is it on? TNT or Sky? It's on TNT. Something special is going to happen today for Arsenal, DG. I feel it. By God's grace, man. One more job to do for our defenders. Just wish Saka was fit to start, but I'm glad Martinelli gets a chance. He needs to do well. It's ironic because our away kit that everybody said was the worst kit they've ever seen turned out to be the kit we've seen the best form with. Such is life, man. And to be fair, I did think it was a crap kit at the beginning. You know, it looks like you're wearing a high vis, but it does look good. I think it's one that looks better on TV and looks better on the players. Like, because the one, I don't think there hasn't been a stream I've worn that really, or there hasn't been too many. I wore it to Carnival and that was about it. Like, yeah, the illusion is better than the reality where that's concerned, man. So yeah, hopefully we get something. Surprised Jesus isn't starting right wing. You know what? You're right. He could have went for that. But at the same time, it probably tells you where Gabriel Jesus is in the pecking order at this moment in time, really and truly. And that even with Martinelli's form, he's still ahead of you. And to be fair, there's been times, well, Martinelli's poor form has been this season, unfortunately, a consistent. But there's been times that Trossard probably should have got more starts throughout the season. But at the end of the day, Havertz can't lose his place up front. Trossard's doing his thing. Martinelli's ahead of him in the rankings. I must admit, it is harsh on Jesus, but didn't we play on our birthday and Didn't we play on Gabriel Jesus' birthday and technically didn't come off the bench? So Arteta is not here for sentiment. Can we get to 100 likes before the end of the stream, folks? We've had an incredible season and all. Incredible in many terms. There's been some incredible moments, but I can't describe this season as incredible because, you know, at this moment in time, we ain't got it over the line. It's definitely been, you know, close to it, and I'm definitely forcing it because I agree with what you're saying, but I wouldn't say incredible, but a very, very good season in many aspects. Like, I can't sit here and say City are not the best team in the country or haven't been for the last 12 months because ultimately the league starts in August and ends in May and they're top. Simple as that. But in terms of, you know, going in for it, to be honest, you could argue we've been the best performing team this season. So it's harsh, man. 2 hours from now, we could be celebrating one of the best moments of our lives, hopefully. Seeing Martinelli start again brings a smile to my face. Hopefully we get a goal from him today, end the season on a high. Trust me, sell Jesus. Come on, man. Gabriel Jesus isn't good enough. He is, man. He is. He's good enough for the squad. He's back next season. Him and Martinelli, they're back next season. Do I have any data to suggest that? No. Is there a guarantee that Jesus might not even be at the club? 100%. But yeah, man, blind optimism. Those construction worker kits were awful. Adidas been doing us dirty for 2 seasons now. They're running out of ideas. How would you like the season to end? 1, either City win the title by scoring a last-minute winner whilst us waiting for their game to finish, or 2, City draw and we draw, which is also more painful. The City drawing thing. Man. I don't want it to be like Manchester United, Manchester City in 2012, man. I don't want that again. If it's going to happen, but I don't want to lose it with that Aguero moment. I'd rather, if we are to lose this Premier League title, sorry, West Ham fans out there, but I'd rather them just get battered from the start. I'd rather City just go out there, handle business. They're 2-3-4 up at half time. It is what it is, rather than, as you said, the game finishes. There's still hope beyond the 90 minutes that we're playing. I'm not on it, man. I'm not on it. That stuff is heartbreaking. Like, that stuff is heartbreaking. I'm not on it, man. You're going 20 years with no Prem, but big up my G. Malik, allow it, man. You're a mod. You're going to lose your mod status soon. Allow it, man. And that's dead. That's cool. But isolated to this season, you're a Chelsea fan. Did you get 3 points off us this year? Flexing that one, yeah? Where, Raya took a day off, Saliba, dodgy penalty. Boy, allow it, man. Come on. It's cool, man. It's cool. Next year. That hurt, man. There was no need for that. And my guard was down. Why'd you do that for? Yes, DG, somehow, some way. By God's grace, man. No, you're not on my side, man. There was no need for that. Shot me for no reason. DG, hook me up with one of the new home kits. I know them. Shut up, man. Like, now, bro, B. Definitely. Hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Only want to see Smith Rowe crying tears of happiness from winning the league, man. To be fair, it's harsh on someone like Aaron Ramsdale. It's not harsh because you were definitely not starting today. We need Raya to play. He's been the better keeper, or he's in Arteta's line of thinking more than you. But this is your last game. Well, to be fair, it would be lovely if somehow we win the title when you get subbed on. But yeah, Ramsdale, this arguably could be your last kick of an Arsenal ball. He's been linked with Newcastle, which big up you lot that have watched that video. He was linked with Newcastle this week for 15 million quid. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't buy that one bit. Don't turn on Gabriel Jesus. He's missed his fitness. Next season, I want to see Jesus back in his position. Where is his position? Up front, on the left? I think he needs to be utilized as a winger and rotationary striker, if I'm honest with you. If he wants his spot back, go and claim it. This season, accept it. It is what it is. But what I would say is some of the players that we would have, if we was playing a Champions League, which I hope one day, but if we was playing a Champions League final tomorrow, the team that a lot of us Arsenal fans would probably select wouldn't be what we said in August was our strongest lineup on paper. So make yourself a man of value in a footballing sense. Obviously, Jesus has value, but this season it's been eradicated. And I'd say the big thing for me with Gabriel Jesus is if we don't turn a corner with his fitness, because if we don't, then you're never going to be fit on a prolonged basis to get back to that Gabriel Jesus of, well, when we think of even this season, he scored that lovely goal against United. People are not going to give him credit, but he put in a bloody good shift when we beat City at the Emirates early in this season. But that first 6 is maybe even, well, in fact, yeah, it would be 6 months from August to December when we signed Gabriel Jesus. Boy, how many signings from Mikel Arteta have hit the ground running like that? Declan Rice obviously has, to a degree, Timber did, but obviously through no fault of his own, he got injured. That early Gabriel Jesus in his Arsenal career, it was something special, man. And we need to get that one back. Like, he looks a yard slower, needs it, looks like I lost a bit of acceleration because of this injury at this moment in time. If he could get back to that, great. Or it's looking like a Lacazette thing where Lacazette's he's never slow, but he was never the quickest. But there was a point where I would say in his final 3 seasons, the year before that, there was a point in that season where he looked like he's just declining physically, and then steadily it got worse. And we can't obviously have that. Happy Sunday right back at you. Stomach is in knots. Absolutely cheeky that our game is on BT Sports. What happened to back in the day? All the games on the main channel. Red button. Times are changing. And to be fair with you, it is stress if your club is not on TV. And I must admit, I did go on Sky Sports. I was thinking, where is Arsenal? Why are we not there? And we're on TNT Sports. And some of you have to listen to Rio Ferdinand. He's not a great winger. He had the chance to show something at United. Who are you referring to? DG, which team would you support if Arsenal didn't exist? Allow me, tab police, man. Do you know what? I don't know. I'll be honest. Probably Man United because of my older cousin. It could very well have been Man United. Spurs is just down the road. Thank the Lord that this isn't something that's real. Unfortunately, it could be that. I'd have liked to have somehow started supporting City for obvious reasons. Slightly, I can't lie, because I'm 29, and obviously I kind of grew up as Chelsea were doing the Jose thing and getting into that money with Roman Abramovich. Could have very easily have ended up being the boys in blue. I can't lie to you, man. Gabriel Jesus, obviously overrated early start Arsenal for Jesus. You're harsh, man, but we welcome opinions, man. I hope Jesus proves you wrong. If not, and he sold, hopefully we upgrade. Defo Man United or Tottenham. I hope to God it wasn't Tottenham. 2018 Lacazette was a beast. Respect that, man. I have nothing but respect for Lacazette, but I can't deny what I saw. Right. I don't want Ramsdale at all. 50 million for Ramsdale, bro, fell off. To be honest, considering he signed a new deal, was like 26 years of age, we'd be robbing ourselves, really. So I don't really get that. But for Ramsdale, I mean, I wonder what it'd mean for someone like Nick Pope. But Newcastle's a big club. You've got your old manager in Eddie Howe, who's got that kind of allegiance with you. They're on the up. The way Newcastle are as a fan base, you know, they're very passionate. The way Ramsdale is, you quickly become a fan favorite, probably as to why he became one here. So yeah, I don't know if Newcastle's the right move because Nick Pope's there. Like, are they getting rid of Nick Pope? Is he on the come out? Like, because you've already, obviously, you're a footballer. You're gonna have to compete at some degree to some level, anyways. But if you go Newcastle, you've got Nick Pope there. You should join someone like Wolves. He was linked with Wolves. You could easily take their keeper spot. He was linked with Chelsea. On paper, they've got Sanchez, they've got Kepa, they've got that new age. I forgot his name, but at one point I think he's American. They had that American keeper playing. So there's a lot of competition. We'll have to see, man. We'll really have to see. Liverpool, United for me. To be honest, Liverpool would be a great club to support. The Ramsdale talk is deluded. He needs to be sold. 50 million, and it's not enough. Why are we refining the value of our own players? It's paper talk, really and truly, because we haven't seen bid agreed for Aaron Ramsdale for 15 million. I mean, you could see Newcastle offering 15 million as a way of just starting negotiation talks, but Newcastle have to be well aware that Arsenal know you've got money, regardless of the PSR stuff. You're going to have to sell Bruno Gomares or Isaac or someone, or it's projected that one of the two are going to leave, so you're going to get money from that. And obviously, Ramsdale's in his early 20s. He's an England international, an England regular of sorts. He was part of it. He was nominated for Team of the Year last year. It's just the fact that Raya's come in and eclipsed him. He's looked like damaged goods. How confident are you that Arsenal win the league tonight? I don't understand the question, man. I have to ask, like, what is confidence in life? You know, confidence is a mixture of everything. It could be preparation, it could be blind optimism, it could be a bit of everything, if I'm honest with you. Where you're referring to obviously winning the league, define winning the league. If you're talking about winning the league title, then you're hoping that City drop points. But in many ways, seeing Mikel Arteta improve this team, seeing the players improve collectively and individually, becoming the envy in many ways of some rival fans, that is winning the league to me. What is confidence? Well, you got to do the PR thing sometimes, man. Are you confident of West Ham doing a job with City? I won't do the PR reply. Myth. They're not doing nothing, man. Define winning the league. Define winning the league. You know, define it. Sometimes you need to ask yourself, at the end of last season versus this year, 12 months down the line, are we a dramatically improved football team? That is winning, because that means every day you've done something. Jesus needs to get better at finishing. He does, but is he going to? Like, what? He's like 27. Of course, more confidence and extra training, I guess it could. But how? Like, is Gabriel Jesus ever going to be a prolific number 9? He's been in the game for a while, man. What has Ramsdale done to bring his price down? I think it's the fact that Raya's come in and eclipsed him. Facts, Arsenal aren't the same team in the past. Just need to keep going. Hell no, Tini can go sit on the medical table at La Liga or back at Celtic, pass that 3 on to Timber. I hate seeing none of the goalies wear 12. Wait, did you see Sesko's goal and Gyökeres's brace over the weekend? If it had to be one of the two, which one would you choose to see at the carpet? I can't snake my boy Sesko, man, but because I think long-term that's the right move to make. But at the same time, we're flirting with Premier League success. So we've seen what Gyökeres is doing. You know, if he could maintain that, it might just be him, you know. It might just be him. And there's even talks around Sesko. I think Fabrizio Romano said that Leipzig are actually trying to get him a new contract. So in the grand scheme of things, as much as he's been linked with Arsenal and all these other clubs, and, you know, he's previously said, I want to play in the Premier League, and even reports this week sit there and say, oh, you know, Arsenal, the front runners, to the point rivals are going to, you know, back away from the deal. His agent's obviously been spotted at numerous games across the season at AC Milan, Arsenal, Chelsea, United. You know, maybe that was just a grand ploy to ultimately get him an improved term. I don't know though, man. So it's an intriguing kind of thing. We've got half an hour till kickoff. What minute did I say that with? Because I can't lie to you, that clip can get recycled and we can make a video out of that. Always working, folks. Always working. But yeah, man. After he didn't learn inverting on his own, we started overlapping left back again. Obviously, Arteta doesn't want him. D, I hear you, but at the same time, I think Tierney sat there and said, and I think you're right. I think it's a mixture of things. I think Tierney sat there and said, you know what? I gave a good goal of myself trying to do this inverted role, but it's not just me. Kirill, there was a point, maybe not so much now, but there was a point, probably last preseason. Kirill was actually looking decent in the inverted role. Obviously, Timber's come in. Zinchenko was the man, the poster boy of that kind of stuff, and Tomiyasu's there. So there's 4 people ahead of him. He's training. He's not playing to the standard that he would like. I don't think Tierney's a disruptive figure. I think in theory, if Tierney was happy to just sit on the bench and get the minutes where he can, you know, it's harsh, but like the Cedric El Nene kind of stuff that goes on, I think Arteta would be happy to have him. But he said, you know what, I want to go and play football. I'm not going to get the football I want. You know, Arteta's gone from, and I'm not criticizing Arteta, but it's literally on Arsenal.com. When Tierney last signed his new contract extension, you're a future captain. The evolution is taking place, and he's left behind. He's probably said, I want to cut, I want to play. I've got the Euros with Scotland at the end of this season. It is what it is. You'd imagine Charlie Patino is sold. Like what? Patino's probably, like, for me, I think Arsenal will sell Patino, Mika Berev. Unfortunately, a couple of Haaland boys have announced they're leaving and will probably leave, really, because they're just not a pathway. DG, I'm probably on the side of unpopular opinion, but I'm saying pay the 120 million, get Isaac. 120 though. Maybe the other 20 variables. At the end of the day, it's not my money. If he came to this football club, does what Isaac could do and better, why not? Koza Dewsbury's days seem numbered. I think a lot of the guys at Haaland, they have to, I'm not saying staying is the worst thing. I'm not saying leaving is the best thing, but you naturally have to look at what position do you play? And I'm not criticizing Arteta, but what position do you play? How many people have got Haaland chances? Arsenal are getting better as a football club. So in theory, unless you're like the Bukayo Saka kind of youngster where you just, it's a pretty straightforward path to the first team because you're unbelievable, that's not going to be a thing. Jorginho signed a new deal, for instance. So if you're Charlie Patino, you've got Jorginho ahead of you. Whether they stay or not, Fabio Vieira can play in the 8. He was signed for 30-odd million quid. Smith Rowe will play ahead of you as well. You've signed Declan Rice for 105 million quid. Kai Havertz, probably don't want to see him back in midfield ever again unless, you know, he could somehow improve in that, but he'll play there ahead of you. So it just doesn't make sense. Koza Dewsbury as well. You know, listen, no one's getting ahead of Saka in it. So that's a problem in itself. Nelson's ahead of you, and Reece Nelson's future even looks kind of jaded in that. You've got Trossard there. You've got Jesus who can also play. You've got Martinelli. You haven't made your debut. I'm sure you've learned a lot training and playing and whatever. And again, I'm not saying that people will leave or should leave, but it probably makes sense to go and play senior football like young Waters. It doesn't make sense for Waters to stay at Arsenal Football Club. You know, really. I'm not saying I'm not criticizing Mikel Arteta for not playing these players, but you're not getting a look in ahead of Cedric. You've got Benjamin White there. Timber can play there. Tomiyasu can play there. So the defensive ranks are blocked. Arsenal have been linked with new wingers and strikers. I'm sure you've had a conversation with Arteta about what you probably need to improve upon to get into that sort of environment. He's another one where I think him and Koza Dewsbury, at least in January, if it wasn't for the contractual situations where their deals are running down, the club are not going to loan out players, young players, in the last 6 months of their deals. So it probably makes sense to cut, if I'm honest. When was the last time Nelson played more than 20 games in a season? Don't know, man. But even Nelson probably need to cut. Which position do you think we should invest the most money in over the summer? Tricky, living up to the name. It is tricky, bro. Like, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. It's techie, man, because if you could sit there and say, you know, if there's one area that I believe in, for me anyways, I believe in overpaying in, I think it's up front and like wide positions, because at the end of the day, goals win games. And if you get players with stardust, they can turn some draws into wins, some defeats into draws, and we're laughing. So I do believe if there is that striker that Arsenal are looking at, and it might be out of their price range per se, or out of their budget, and there's a way to kind of make it in their budget, then I do believe doing that up front. But I mean, Declan Rice was a game changer, and if you could find a game changing number 8, that's going to cost a lot of money, like half of these central midfielders. I do want to see our midfield fixed properly and that long-term partner for Rice, and indirectly that trio is sorted with the new partner Rice and obviously Martin Odegaard. So I do think my natural bias is towards central midfield, man. But as a football fan, you want the best players, and the best players, well, us, we've got the second best defensive midfielder in the league, in the man in shot there, 2 of the best centre halves in the Premier League, the best performing right back this season, slyly. I mean, obviously, this is I'm gendering and it's a lazy metric, but in the same way that if you score the most goals as a striker, you can say I was been the best performing striker. Raya got the clean sheets. So maybe we need to just spend money like in them regards. And again, Mikel Arteta, do you were central midfielders? And I think there's more questions than answers in the middle of the park. We know Smith Rowe and Fabio Vieira are decent players and can play in midfield, but are they the answer? I don't know. Partey's a quality player. Are we going to see prolonged fitness across the whole season? I don't know. You know, we did last year and he helped us in that regards. It's a bit weird because Partey showed prolonged fitness last year, as did Saliba, but then Saliba got injured. Saliba's been fit the whole year. The vast majority of our players has. Partey still hasn't been, and it makes last season look like an anomaly in his Arsenal career. So I want to say central midfield. I want to say up front. Either one of the two for me. Today, I'm probably going to go against my own opinion and say striker. Tomorrow, I might say central midfield. If you could get a wide forward, that would be great. You know, if you could get someone that's fluid across the front three and they can score goals, then great. I just think we need, in an ideal world, we sign a striker and a winger, but as well as 2 central midfielders. But if I stop that kind of illusion, I think we just need another attacker that could be versatile, but brings a strong catalogue of goals into what we've got. Central midfield, we need that long-term midfielder. So, yeah. I wouldn't be against another defensive body. Saka needs some decent competition. I mean, indirectly, yes, but, and I say the same thing, but then again, I always stop myself and think, like, why does he though? And we know he does. Everybody needs competition, but why does he? Because arguably, Saka's had every reason to be complacent already. Like, you've had a free run at that right wing spot. You're number 7. You're living the dream, and he's just got better and better every year, breaking crazy statistics every year. So I think Saka, everybody needs it, but I don't think Saka is one that's going to drop off like that. I don't think his manager will allow him to. And when you hear Bukayo Saka speak, he strikes you as someone that really wants to make the most of his career and potential, man. We need a transitional threat. I'd be with that. Kudus would have been a good signing, but it's neither here nor there. Jesus and Ketia, El Nene, Fabio Vieira, Partey, Holding, Cedric, and Ramsdale should go to get better careers. Holding's at Crystal Palace, and to be fair, not getting regular game time there might be a question in itself. And I don't know if that was the best move for Holding, because yeah, you stay in London, but you've got Mark Gurhey and Jottin Anderson ahead of you. I'm not sure Partey allows us to be defensively sound like we've discovered this season. I think that's harsh, man. I think Declan Rice is better at that, but I think that's harsh, man, on Thomas. Our fullback positions are full in my eyes. I don't see us signing anyone else for either side. And unless a player like Zinni goes in the summer, I think that's where Tierney misses out, unfortunately. Dreamed yesterday about winning the league. I can't be the only one that did that, but Waters couldn't display Cedric. He's not levels. To be fair, it might not even be a that thing like that. Like, Arteta could just say, you know what, at the end of the day, you're right. Cedric is more experienced than you. If push comes to shove, I'd rather throw damaged goods, but an experienced veteran in Cedric in than a young, unseasoned kind of player, which, yes, you could argue players, you know, need to be given opportunities, but it's not necessarily Waters not being better than Cedric. That could just be the manager's thoughts. DG, people keep talking about Isak being injury prone. However, after reading the Newcastle website, referring to medics over there, they've got the same problems Man U inherited from Arsenal. Agent medic, I hear it. If Fabio stays and Patino leaves, I'll be annoyed. Okay. I'm not sure about Jesus' injuries. He can't score to save his life. All the other bits are good, but when it matters, he's always missing sitters and skying ish from 3 yards out. KD, I hear that. And the thing with Jesus is the man makes no sense. Like, he will score the most difficult of goals, like a goal that you would not see anybody else in the Arsenal team score. And then he makes the easy look very difficult. As you said, he'll miss tap-ins. But who is without faults, man? Appreciate that, my dude. Appreciate that. I can't, that's that all the edit. I can't take credit for that. But yeah, I like Elise, but he's another one of the hospital boys. If we can get a younger six who can offer progression and defensive solidity, would you sell Partey? Yeah, but it's easier said than done because I wouldn't want to sell Partey, but I recognize the club are probably saying, you know what, Jorginho signed a new deal. We're probably aware that our midfield is going to see some changes in the last 2 years. I reckon we bring in one centre mid this year. Jorginho leaves next year, and then you get another one in. Partey's on big wages, probably not going to get much money. I don't think this is a bad player, but I think it's the same similar situation the club tried to do last summer in that if you can move him on, move him on. So we have to see. Holding not getting game time at Palace. We were relying on him to win the league last season. I hear that. And I mean, we've been over it at the same time. But as much as we can sit here and get Holding, I praise Arteta for how he's assembled the squad. Now, in life, things happen. But if, like what you said with Holding, if we are relying on Holding in that sense, then is it the man's fault? Because he's not picking himself. He didn't make himself the guy. Well, he played the game, but he didn't pick himself. He didn't make the dominoes fall like that. So that's for Arteta. And unpopular opinion, I feel in certain games this season where we've struggled, or maybe I've got confirmation bias, but I think you go watch a couple of games we've dropped points in. A lot of it has been conversion. So we probably do need a striker or another attacker. But the middle of the park, go and watch the first 60 minutes against Chelsea or the whole North London derby. Or actually, you know, West Ham again, on top of what I said in the finishing not quite being there. I promise you'll see it. Can't believe it's the last watch along of the season, 1 week to week 38. I'm going to miss this, broski. Thank you to the community. Let's keep growing the channel. Appreciate that, Oliver. Keep smashing the like button. And obviously, you got the watch alongs. The Euros will be there. By the time the Euros is done, Arsenal probably begin playing all them pre-season fixtures. By the time we get over that, the season's back, man. So, yeah, man, we're there. 3 points and pray. I hear it, man. Wait, so what happened to Sambi? He had a decent load, even though he got injured. We just selling him. Listen, I would love Sambi Lokonga to return, and he looks like the next Yaya Toure, as company said. And I mean, company said they got relegated. I think that says everything about company and his opinions, you know, especially with someone that's won all them Premier League trophies. But it's just not looking like that thing, you know. Yes, he's had a good loan spell, and I'm not trying to be harsh on Sambi. Take nothing away from what Luton have given this season and from Lokonga. But you've come through Anderlecht's academy. Technically, you've been capped by your country, Belgium. You've been signed and played for Arsenal Football Club. With all of these things in regards, people, if he could not thrive from a team that's just been promoted from the Championship, again, sorry for being overly harsh on Luton, or you don't stand out, then that's a bigger issue in itself. But as I said, take nothing away from him. I just think with Sambi, and listen, nobody likes a comeback story more than me. If he could show that you could be used, then we need one less midfielder, and we've got another good option there. But you're not mature enough defensively or sensible, switched on enough to be the lone six. I don't think you offer enough in what an Arsenal 8 should be. I think you're kind of a bit of both. I do think you could hold your own on a football pitch. I think he's a bit of an emotional guy, if that makes sense. Like it's shown in the All or Nothing documentary, and like Lokonga, everybody is really, but Lokonga looks twice to play when he's kind of confident. Like he's shown at some points with Luton, he looks very good. When his confidence is on the floor, he's absolutely shocking, if I'm honest. And you need that steady headness, especially for a team that's trying to fight for the top six, but aspiring to be, you know, one of the top six and obviously win the league and whatnot. Road to 100k, my guy. We're here for a lot. We're here for the long run. Appreciate that. Always watch DG. Never comment. Don't agree with everything you say, but you always keep it real. Big love. Appreciate that. And football, this ain't a dictatorship. Unless you're getting that Smith Rowe. Football be a boring sport if we all felt the same way. Yeah, company's a good manager, man. It's just all entertainment, man. What? Okay. Fair enough. DG, any luck with West Ham today? Listen, West Ham, wish them all the best, but I am not putting my own heart through that. I can't see it in it. I want to be wrong. I want to win the Prem, but it's done, in it. Pep ain't gonna come this far to go out like that, man. It doesn't make sense for Pep Guardiola. Can we get to 200 likes by the end of the stream? Appreciative to the 135 of you that have hit the like button, people. Shit, it's sad, man. Exactly, bro. And now I want Smith Rowe. Go and cash in on him. I hear it. At the end of the day, if you're not, I don't think we can sell everyone. I don't think we should just give up on players when they struggle, you know, especially when we know of their quality. But, you know, we're with where we want Arsenal to go. And we know it's not FIFA, but Smith Rowe, 2 years left on your deal. if selling you is the best for you to go and play somewhere and show your quality, we get some money, reinvest, and we've got a better squad, do it. You know, the same said with half of the players. I'd love to be in the dressing room to hear the motivational speech in this moment. I hear it. Rather they just score 2 quick goals in the first 15 so we don't have to think about it. I hear that. If West Ham win but Arsenal lose, how devastating would it be? It'd be a massive kick in the teeth, really and truly. And then, yeah, cue the bottle comments and the rest of it. Elise is the one I'll be on the hype train for a hot minute, man. Let's get him in that Arsenal kit next season. I'd all be for it, man. We need an overall bigger squad, man. 9 months of high quality, high intensity football isn't physically possible with 13 men. Pause. I agree because obviously Arteta trusts everybody in the team. Everybody's there for a reason. Everybody's playing for a specific reason. But all you got to do is look at who's played the minutes. Now, obviously, there's external factors for why some people have played minutes, exploited that, and made themselves regulars in the team, and why some people are on the bench and whatnot. But generally, who is really trusted? I think the first 11 is trusted, and then it's typically Trossard off the bench. Who is really in this system trusted? Like, who on the bench honestly is trusted? Honestly is trusted. I would say to a degree, not so much right now, but Gabriel Jesus. I think Jorginho. I think a fit Timber. I think Kirio, take nothing away. He'll bring you on. Zinni at times. But yeah, man. Eddie's not really trusted like that. Fabio Vieira, obviously, Arteta's bought him, so it's a bit different, but he's not trusted like that. Smith Rowe, again, unfortunately. Ramsdale's the goalie, so it's a bit different. By the way, DG, Happy New Year. If you know, you're a madman. We really need Vieira fit. He is the proper rotation option for Saka and Odegaard. I like Fabio Vieira, man, but we need to see him fit because we haven't seen much from him, unfortunately, man. Ivan Ferguson is my number 1 striker target. So glad other teams are sleeping on him right now. He's the new Harry Kane. He's going to cost top whack, though, man. You know how Brighton are. I completely agree with the depth for the squad and trust comment. We need 3 or more trusted players of quality. Fabio Vieira had surgery. Yeah, we just need to see him fit, man. That's what I said. We need to see him fit. And then he's just got to play out of his skin in training, play out of his skin in the minutes he gets, and just take your opportunities. Because at the end of the day, like, obviously it's a squad game, but you're not taking Smith Saka's spot. Like, unless you're going to look like, you know, Bernardo Silva off that right wing, you're not taking his spot. You're not taking the captain Odegaard's spot. You know, you've had moments like in August, you was probably our player of the month, really, with Eddie Nketiah. You're not taking that 8 row ahead of someone else or midfield role. You're behind probably Kai Havertz option in midfield, then Fabio Vieira, Jorginho will play there ahead of you, Partey and Rice, obviously, and we'll probably bring in another centre mid. So he needs to just grab a spot, man. Yeah, man. I'm Team Fury, so it wasn't a good night for me. With Fabio, this is a player, but he can't be unleashed. I don't know why. Is it injuries or maybe it's a mentality thing? I think it's injuries, and then obviously, unless you play out of his skin, you're not going to get consistent football. And I like Fabio. In an ideal world, he's thriving in that left 8 role, and him and Martinelli have a great partnership. I don't think Fabio is a winger, though. I'd rather see Nelson play out there. He's like a wide playmaker, and obviously he's not the same as them, but as much as I don't really like Fabio Vieira out wide, then I think, you know, he can't really do his best thing. At the end of the day, if you're being starved of minutes, you need to play and perform wherever you can get into the squad. And then you look at, and obviously I'm not saying you need to match them for quality. I'd love to, but you look at someone like Phil Foden, which probably look at the games he played for City on paper, he's probably a winger, but he's not a traditional winger. Cole Palmer's not a traditional winger. Bernardo Silva can play everywhere and has actually at points made a career off that right wing, but he's not like a throwback winger. They're all kind of similar in kind of playing style. So why can them lot thrive out there and you can't? So yeah, man, it is what it is. Why West Ham beat us at home is hurt more than the 2024 loss to Aston Villa. We were too reliant on Odegaard and Saka in creating big chances, while the left side no chances. We miss Xhaka so much. We did, man. If I'm honest with you. What a deluded take. Stop making excuses for a player that's a weak link when he's on the pitch. Haven't made any excuses, but why can't we talk about football? Like, you seem quite stressed, whatever your name is, man. Like, I've seen a lot of your comments. You seem quite stressed. The sun is shining. We're watching football. Just relax, man. Get yourself a cold beer. And I'm sorry, people, because I'm actually sacrificing myself for you lot. I want the window open. But my ADHD is not going to allow it to be open because, you know, obviously it's a hot day. Kid, my neighbors are playing outside, and like little boys do, I assume he's just hitting the same rock over and over again, and it really is taking my attention away from you lot. So yeah, I'm putting myself through hell. And all I ask is that you subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and all that good stuff. But yeah, let me sit back down for you guys. Pause. Oh, good. That would have been the end of my career, man. We've got 10 minutes left until we kick off, people. I'm so sorry to remove this off screen, but let me get the lineup sorted for you lot, people, with 10 minutes to go. Time flies. Time's actually flying. Last time I looked at the time, it was 10 past 3. Again, I don't know if everybody's heard, but my prediction, I'm going with 3-1 Arsenal, man. It'd be perfect to get a clean sheet, but I just think Dominic Calvert-Lewin will score. I think we'll come out the blocks firing. And it's an intriguing one because I think we have shown numerous times this season that we can cope with playing after Man City or after Liverpool and just doing what needs to be done. But do we go out there filled with confidence? You know, if City take the lead in their game, how much will that impact us? Because the players aren't idiots. You know, at half time, somebody's going to say something. And for instance, if Arsenal and Everton are playing and it's been 5 minutes in the game and people are cheering like a goal's been celebrated, the fact the players are not stupid enough to probably consider that, you know, West Ham are probably taking the lead. So how much of a psychological factor will play a part today? I don't think so much. I think last season that played a part. I actually feel that played a part against, for all the other talking points, I think that was a part when we played City at the Etihad, because you could see, obviously City are a great team, but that genuinely looked like before they scored a goal, that game was won in the tunnel. I think as well, Southampton at the Emirates. So it's a techie one. You've got Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Mr. Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu is one of my favorite players, man, in the squad in terms of our squad players. I just like the way Tomiyasu is. You just feel comfortable with Tomiyasu in the team. Hopefully, them words don't come back to bite me today. And one thing I have liked about us this season is the hype, man. Like, you know, a form of you know, attack is a form of defense. And when you look at us going long, obviously it shows us being able to play a different way. It shows that we can mix things up. But especially in the last couple of games we've played, just going long to Raya and playing off Havertz, that's worked. You know, Declan Rice and Tomiyasu, that helps as well. And obviously set pieces in both areas. So I have liked that. But yeah, you've got Tomiyasu, Rice. Who else? You've got Mr. Thomas Partey. How many of you reckon this will actually be Partey's last season? Because what is it fair to say? Last 3 years, he's always linked with a move away. Like, do any of you think this? And I'm not saying like, I mean, you could say if you're for it or against it, but do any of you genuinely feel this is his last kick of a ball for Arsenal Football Club? Be interesting to see Aaron Ramsdale after the game, regardless of what happens, because, you know, the camera will probably pan to him. And if a journalist is doing their job, now would probably be the best time to kind of ask him about his future. I wonder if Aaron Ramsdale wants to sort out his future before the Euros or after the Euros, purely because, unfortunately, I don't expect you to play, because Pickford's actually been in great form and is the number one, but you're literally going to try and be focusing on winning the tournament. How much of that do you want to be derailed by, I need to have a medical, or this is happening and that's happening? You know what? Trossard might have a goal today for himself. So, yeah. Once again, if you don't know the lineup, folks, you've got Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Rice, Partey, Odegaard, Trossard, Havertz, and Mr. Martinelli. And then let's go and do Everton's one. Mr. Pickford, he's going to have the game of his life today. You'd imagine Gareth Southgate's watching this. And what I would say to... what's happened here? The hell was that about? Have I broke this? No clue what has quite happened here. Completely lost my trail of thought. Got nervous there, folks. Come on, DG, man. This is the last one of the season. You're acting brand new. You've done this 37 times. This is the 38th time. Acting like you can't do this. You've got Mr. Pickford. Ashley Young, get at him. Get at Mr. Ashley Young. I'm going to, you know what? It's not really a prediction. He's going to annoy us today. He's an experienced individual. He's someone that we're going to be asking the ref how many times until he gets a yellow. So you've got Mr. Ashley Young. You've got Mr. Tarkowski. Tarkowski from set pieces is cash money as well, if I'm honest with you. He used to be in my FPL team. Mr. Braithwaite. Again, Braithwaite's been linked with a move away. And to be fair, he did get called up to the last England side. I think he's a candidate to get selected for the Euros. I don't think he will, because I think Southgate is going to go with his, you know, the trusted kind of players he calls up. But he's been really good, man. Really built off the back of his loan spell in Holland. Good find for Everton. Signed him from Carlisle. Don't know how much for. What, couple million top end. And there's 70 million shouts. English tax. Sorry for hitting the mic there. There's English tax and all sorts of people. So it pays to do the scouting. Half of these players, they got to start somewhere. And I'm sure a lot of you will probably be keeping a fine eye on someone like Onana. Again, been linked with Arsenal Football Club. I would take him for the squad. I think he'd add something to the squad. I think he's a decent player. But when we've been linked with Fofana of Monaco and Bruno Guimaraes and Douglas Luiz and Zubamendi, they're all different kind of profiles of central midfielders. I'd rather them as the primary targets. If Onana came in to complement the side, I wouldn't be against it. And he is a good player. And he does fit our system. You know, he adds height. I don't think he's bad on the football. He's definitely in that Everton team, one of the better players on the football. But I don't think he's quite I don't think he's got enough in that regards, concerning what we need. He's in his early 20s as well. So I guess Arteta could work a treat with you. Who else have you got? I mean, you know what you're going to get today from Sean Dyche's men. I think they're going to be, to a degree, kind of fearless in their approach because, they've really got nothing to lose. I'm sure they've confirmed safety in the Premier League. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a difficult game. And I do think this game's been a bit disrespectful to Everton Football Club. Of course, there's bigger talking points than anything going on at Everton right now, excluding if I'm wrong about if relegation's safe. Obviously, Arsenal are trying to win a league title, so that's naturally where the talking points are going to go to. Is that the lineup done? I believe so, people. We are 4 minutes until kickoff. Big up the Arsenal fans in the building, with you lot as well, but also those at the Emirates. The stadium is packed. The atmosphere looks good. It's a nice day today, man. Why is this not exporting? Hello. Okay, whatever that was, that scared me. It would be the last game of the season for everything to go wrong. So let's hurry up, actually. I'm moving hella slow. Go back to OBS. Go over here. What folder is it again? I swear I hate. This is the only bits of watch-alongs that I hate. I fucking hate doing this. Next year, I'm going to do graphics where there's no lineups, man. It's just too annoying, people. But yeah, to the left and right of myself, you should see that now, people. So yeah. Damn, DG got the new jersey already. Not going to lie, I didn't like it at first, but it's grown on me. But hey, what can I say, Arsenal? The next kit launch, you need to get me, man. Atmosphere sounds the braziest it's ever been. Can't believe we're here on the last day of the season. When I started following DG, we were crying for top four. Come on, Moise, do your former player a favour. Always bittersweet last day of the season. 3 minutes in, I'm nervous. Sasha, big up yourself because you've been part of the furniture this season. But why are you nervous? Why are some of you Arsenal fans nervous? The past has already been written. The future's already written. There's no time like the present and living in this present moment. And if some of you have believed that and that City are on paper winning the title now, on paper they took 2 points clear of us, then what you got to be scared about? You already know the eventuality. So we're just purely going through the motions. Fofana or Guimaraes as summer midfield targets, not sold on Zubamendi. Why not? In relation to Zubamendi, I'm already lit. I mean, that's one way of getting over it. Get lit as well. It's been a great season with the watch-alongs. Thanks for the content. Hey, American Gunner, my dude. Big up DG. We just got to collect our 3 points and see what happens at the Etihad. Inshallah, West Ham does something. Away from home as well. Maybe if it was at West Ham's place, I might give West Ham a bit more of a chance. It's set up for City to do what needs to be done. It's just set up for it. Come on, boys, man. Let's focus on the game. Martinelli just done that. He's got the Benzema hand thing. He's bagging today. I'm going to be conservative and say he's scoring at least one. But you know what? I might get excited and say you got a brace. Kai Havertz, one of the summer signings of the season. Shameless. It's so shameless, people. This is going to be so shameless what I'm about to say, yeah? But does he have a shout to be Arsenal's player of the season? Does he have a shout to have been nominated for player of the season in the Premier League? Does he have a shout to be involved in the XI in the Premier League? I'm just saying that because, a lot of journalists and stuff, when they were doing polls for who's going to be some flop of the season, Kai Havertz was there. Kai Havertz was written off before he got an opportunity. So I'm just asking for the same energy. Do I necessarily believe what I said? No, I said it's shameless. But shout to Kai, man. If you told me When Kai Havertz was playing in central midfield, that we'd be fighting for the Premier League title on the last day of the season with Kai Havertz in, double figures of the season and starting on the final day. I wouldn't necessarily say you're wrong, but I might look at you like you're a bit mad. But here we are. The sport we love makes no sense, and I'm here for it. Arsenal will kick off today, folks. Hey, the Emirates looks extra lit. The groundsman took an extra year to make that pitch, man. The Emirates always looks lit, but hey, the pitch is looking nice. Being a footballer would be lit, man. Come on, Declan Rice. I mean, it's the last time for this season. We're probably going to see Arsenal kick off and David Raya lump it long. What's going on? Okay, the boys are taking the knee. I don't know if it's the same initiative people or it's a new thing, but here we go. And it's interesting because is Martinelli playing on the right-hand side? Because it looks like at some point the ball's going to get lumped into Kai Havertz in this right channel. Early doors. Kickoff has happened if you don't know what's happening. Again, just based on where Kai's been. There you go. Tomiyasu's gone long into that right channel for Kai Havertz, who's won the flick on. Odegaard, first time to Martinelli. Don't let that go overhead. What I told you, lot. Subscribe. The football knowledge here is different. It's different. We really live for the game. Kai Havertz. I'm going to gas it and say that was a close effort, but it's a man in confidence, in confident form and with a bunch of confidence. I like that. He's attempted to have a long range effort. It's terrible, really, but I like the fact that Kai attempted that. Come on, boys. Now, Everton, we know what they're going to come and do. Sean Dyche is an old school manager. They're going to stink up the plays. They're going to try and quiet and frustrate the fans and ride their luck at times. But equally, they've got things that can harm us. Pickford has gone long. William Saliba wins the header. Kai, that's yours. Doesn't quite win it on that occasion. It's flicked by Gay. Gabriel, who could have been in an Everton shirt. There was rumours he actually had a medical at Everton prior to joining Arsenal. Funny how life works out. Benjamin White has Partey and Tomiyasu as options. Tomiyasu, as we know, is inverting off that left-hand side. Tomiyasu, Partey, skips out Benjamin White and plays it to Martinelli on this right-hand side. He played it to Benjamin first time. Again, it should be a good game of football today. Martinelli's boots are wavy. Unpopular opinion, I think if Martinelli put Vapors on, Nike Vapors, he'd be back. He'd be back. It's the boots, man. It's the boots. You shouldn't be wearing Adidas. You're a Nike, man. Look what Neymar was doing. Of course, he's not in that realm. City hasn't kicked off yet. You see, the mind games have begun. Gabriel. Oh, that's a great knock to, Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli on this right-hand side plays a lovely give and go of Odegaard. Martinelli wants it back. Odi, please look up, man. I need a Martinelli goal today. I need this. Benjamin White, unfortunately, is lost out. And Young gets rid. But again, early doors, man. You know what? We're lit, man. We're lit. We're actually a good football club again. I love watching games like this. 2 minutes in, every blue shirt is in their own half. That has been the level of respect we've commanded now. Martin Odegaard, early doors is very tight and congested, so it's become apparent. Odegaard, Kai Havertz, even to a degree, Declan Rice, some of the midfield men or people that drop into that, you're going to have to get into the pockets. Kai Havertz is going to have a massive say on this game. It's out here with Martinelli. It's interesting, though. I thought maybe Trossard would move over to the left-hand side, move over to the right-hand side, apologies, and Martinelli would play off the left, but that hasn't been the case today. I know there's some fans that say, oh, Martinelli can't play on the right-hand side. Oh, if you can play on the left, you can play on the right. It's football, man. William Saliba. 2 minutes in, folks, and it's obviously still 0-0. Please, you lot can keep me updated with the City game. I'm not putting my heart for it, but big up you lot who are. Martin Wondergaard, our captain. That's a lovely ball to Martinelli. Martinelli. It's fallen to Tommy. Bang it. It's great defending. And Everton man has nicked ahead. Saliba, be aggressive. Saliba, you're ramping. Ref, what do I know? That's why I'm on YouTube and he's a centre-half in the Premier League. He's won the foul. This guy is so calm. Imagine having Saliba's calmness levels. This guy doesn't know what pressure means. True Rolls Royce of a player. Martinelli. Again, as I said, every Everton man in their half, essentially. We knew that's how it's going to go. Got to keep notes, mate. Gabriel, Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu seen plenty of the ball early doors. William Saliba. Benjamin White. It's very congested, man. Very congested start. But what did we expect? Sean Dyche, bread and butter. Kai Havertz down this right-hand side. All right, that Kai Havertz step over. See what Mikel Arteta is making. He never did a step over at Chelsea. Let's hope we can win the champs here as well. Martin Odegaard. He's so sick. And he found Kai Havertz. Kai, come on, stand that up. You're better than that, Kai, man. Slightly the pass from Odegaard wasn't the best, but that's our first corner of the game. DG made me buy a second screen, one for the game and one for his stream. Big up yourself, my dude, man. There you have it, bro. You see? There you have it. Foldinho. Bro, with the rocket. City didn't come here to ramp, man. Come on. DG, that opinion ain't unpopular. It's true. Same with Gabriel Jesus. Brazil is for Nike. I hear it. Well, there you have it. City have taken the lead. I just want to see us win one in my adult life. Amen. Amen. But it's not looking like this season. Come on, Hammers, but myth. Odegaard delivers. It's not the best of corners from the class region. Martinelli wins it back. Odegaard down this right-hand side. Square it, big man, please. Odegaard, please look up. Declan Rice, hit it, man. Declan Rice delivers. Hey, no! Unlucky, Tommy. Unlucky, Tommy, man, because it weren't the best of balls into the box and you made something of it. I thought someone was just going to kiss that into the back of the net. Tommy actually can't just direct it on target. And to be fair, the replay it was never close, really. But yeah, I don't like the blue accents on the new kit. Do you know what? I've got a review video coming out, but I like it a bit more than I would have. And to be fair, I think what they should have done is, like, for example, last season's kit, because, this season's kit, that's how Foden's moving. That was a lit goal, I can't lie, man. He's had a great season, and yeah, just do this in the Euros, man. Just do this in the Euros. That was a serious goal. But yeah, as I was saying, if they just took the gold from here and applied that here, it would be lit. But at the same time, I think that takes away a lot from the kit, and it would look a lot differently. But hey, 91 points to 87. And to be fair, I always say, if you want to win the league in the City era, I think you have to target 90 points. If we did target 90 points in August and we got 87, then it's all right to a degree. But we have to look at how we didn't get to those 90. Everton are in possession here. Tarkowski, one of the first times really I've seen, every Everton player in our half so far. Braithwaite tries to switch play, finds Dwight McNeil. Pardon me, McNeil's forced to go back to Onana. Surely Dominic Calvert-Lewin's offside. That's a great run if he's not. Calvert-Lewin, Onana, Doucouré. It's actually a good passage of play from Everton here. Onana. Good audition for him to show what he could do in a potential Arsenal shirt today under Arteta. Dwight McNeil's ball into the box. Partey, you're moving mad. Because, Everton have got a corner. But that was a terrible... I was just about to say that's a terrible cross from McNeil. Partey, I don't know what you was doing there. You remember you was bought for 45 million quid. You're a brilliant player. But I'd be very disappointed if Everton score from a set piece. I think, ironically, this is the set piece derby. Both these teams have scored a lot of goals from set pieces. And Sean Dyche was actually angry that Everton weren't getting plaudits for it. Look at Braithwaite on Raya. Ref, look at the keeper. Look at the keeper, please, ref. Tarkowski is definitely one to aim for. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's an issue. Hopefully, Dwight McNeil's cross is terrible. Dwight McNeil delivers. I think Tarkowski won that. Raya once. Hey, ref. Hey, big up Raya for collecting that. Ref, come on. How many times? Ref, come on, man. And again, ref, look. You've got to start booking people. Thank you. Come on, do your job. You know what you did. Ref, that's 2 times now in quick succession. Come on. You're on holiday after this game's done. Just one proper 90 minutes from one of you lot for once this season. Come on. Absolute wanker. Anyways, William Saliba in possession. Declan Rice. We've got to be patient today, man. Sean Dyche's size, they're stubborn, they're rigid, they're spot on defensively. They weren't going to come here and just bend over backwards and let us just get 3 points. It's going to be difficult. Look, they got that's a narrow 5 in midfield. It's great team shape from them. That's why you can see Sean Dyche obviously playing Ghana because he's going to invert and play as a defender. As a midfielder, he's essentially just going to be another workhorse in the team. Doucouré, that's good technical skill. Some of you lot wanted Doucouré at the Emirates once upon a time. Try again next year. 90 seconds and they scored. I'm raising funds to put it. You're moving mad. Big up, new taxi is lush. Happy to see the season end now. The hope kills you, so I have given up hoping. It is big up the nation. Just here for DG's tears. Tans, be easy because Man United are going to play City in an FA Cup final and they're going to dunk on your heads again. You think United are going to get to do that scummy League Cup thing you lot did the last couple of years ago where you're like, oh, we had a better season because we won a trophy, which, cool. End of the day, you won a trophy. That's history. But you know in your heart, you're forcing it. Absolutely. You see, people like Tons are the reason why I want Man United to rub out. Because the club is a magical club. I want them to get back to the top to a degree, not better than Arsenal. But you see, Man United fans, they're unbearable, man. Out of all my friends and family, Man United fans are definitely the worst. Actually the worst. You lot are actually all horrible. You watch every team, you make noise. Thomas Partey, please wake up today, please. Gabriel, that's a good pass into Havertz. Havertz, you're getting no change out of Braithwaite with a touch like that. And they've cleared it. Come on, boys. Haven't even seen Arsenal win anything major in my life. Only FA Cups and Community Shields. All right, FA Cup is the longest going cup competition in the world. In history, actually, is the right thing. Like, it's the oldest cup competition. And as for Community Shield, I've never liked the name Community Shield. Let's change that into English Super Cup. Yeah? May you see major honours. The league, maybe not. Hopefully that stops. This is no time to give up hope. I hear that, but at the end of the day, you can be as optimistic or as pessimistic as you want. We don't affect nothing. It's literally 4 teams that are affecting where the Prem is heading. Obviously, we're watching Arsenal and Everton together, and currently City are smashing up Everton, West Ham. Speaking of Everton, they're trying to attack here. I can't lie, we started well and we've gone into our shell. Both teams have just had terrible sequences of play. We need to wake up because Everton are kind of growing into the game and they're starting to be in our half a lot more. Dwight McNeil, there's no way. Come on, that's great from him and that's poor from us. There's 3 red shirts there. How has he got out of there? Come on, wake up, boys, please. Be calm, but wake up. Gay. Never, ref. No handball. Thank you. Martinelli. Odegaard, be strong. Odegaard, first time into Declan Rice. Declan Rice, do it by yourself. Movie settings. That's a effing brilliant tackle by Everton's own Nana to just stop any optimism I had about that Declan Rice run. I was just about to say, channel your inner Lampard. Oi, Braithwaite's moving mad. Oi, we need to exploit that. Hit it, Declan, hit that. That has to be 1-0, boys. Moments like that against Spurs and Man United, when they presented us with goals, we exploited it. Braithwaite is, I don't know what, that is why they say don't play across your area as a defender. He's tried to play a luxurious pass. Havertz has intercepted it. It's fallen to Declan Rice. And look, even my man behind the net thought we scored. It's a tame effort from Rice. Obviously, big up Declan Rice, but come on, boys, it's those moments. Trossard has found Kai Havertz. As I said, Kai's having a big input in this game before the game kicked off, and my premonition is coming real. Tomiyasu. Partey, come on, that had to have been 1-0 though, boys. That had to have been put in the back of the net, man. Moments like that change the game because all of a sudden Everton have to stop being defensive or they're losing. Partey skips out Benjamin White and finds Martinelli. Martinelli, cook him, man. Benjamin White, Martin Odegaard. Pound for pound entertainment. Odegaard's the best player to watch in our team, man. He's been forced to go back because he's found Saliba. Partey. Rice, keep making that run. Trossard, keep making that run. Martin Odegaard. The ball into Havertz weren't good enough. Seamus Coleman, big him up, man. Where's he been? It feels like I ain't seen Seamus Coleman play too much this season. Lovely Kai. Unlucky. We still got it. Declan Rice to Trossard. Trossard, man on. Hey, good defending by Everton so far, man. They're not falling for the party tricks. No foul. Don't worry, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's just Gabriel. If you cut your man bun off, you might have seen him. That's an over 6 foot plus Brazilian madman. You wouldn't want to play against him. And if you're fortunate enough to get past him, you've got Saliba. And you might not see Declan Rice until it's too late. And he sprints 50 yards. We got a decent team again, man. Still 87 points. No, how many points we got? 87. Still ain't won the league. This is pain, man. Big pain. Missing Saka out there. Crystal Palace have taken the lead. Mateta. Surely got to be an outsider for the France squad. Odegaard to the back post to Trossard. It's a corner. I think Trossard's tried to guide that back across goal. I don't think Pickford knew too much about that. And it's pure reactions as to how he's just got a hand to that and pull it out for a corner. It's a lovely ball from Wondergaard. It's a lovely ball. Yeah, I think Trossard's tried to pull it back across. He's actually hit Seamus Coleman. And if Pickford is shouting at Coleman for that, I think he's being very harsh. Rice could have pushed to the left side of the goal, but yeah, got to be scoring there. Just put it in the back of the net, man. I ain't seen a score from a set piece in a while, man. Declan Rice to take this in swinger. Come on, let's find someone. Where's all the tall guys in our team? Which is probably the majority of our team now. Come on, Declan, find someone. Declan Rice delivers. It's a decent knock. Where is everyone? It's a good punch by Pickford. Martin Odegaard will pick up the remains. Finds Martinelli. Saliba. Benjamin White. Martinelli. Don't force it. Don't force it. Keep passing. No one be a hero. Martin Odegaard delivers. Oi, I thought that, I'm not going to lie, I thought that hit Gabriel's hand. Gabriel's tried the thing, but once again, one thing Everton have done, they've just got bodies in the way and they've defended up until this point amicably. What I would say that I do think Odegaard's been instructed when he can to put crosses to the back post. How many times has he tried to do that early days in this game? Had to score there, man. Yeah, City unfortunately are already winning. It's over already. West Ham are useless. This is why I don't like relying on other teams. Kai Havertz got us out of there. Tomiyasu, Thomas Partey. We've got to be patient. 15 minutes in, we've got to be patient, man. I'm not saying that as a cop-out, but we have to be patient. We couldn't have expected to get too much out of this Everton side early doors. But what I would say is the quicker the ball can go in the back of the net, the better. Benjamin White, that's a good ball back to Martinelli. Martinelli's not made brave for it. We're gone, Brazil. We're gone. It's a great save by Pickford. How? How you saved that, bro? Hey, that's a wonderful save by Jordan Pickford. I thought we was back. I thought Martinelli FC, we were back. And that's a great ball by Everton. Saliba's done well. Boys, oh, Saliba, you're moving mad. Gabriel, you're moving mad. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Free kick to Everton. Boys, that was crazy sequence of events so far. Think, boys. Relax. Bro, how's Pickford saved that? It's a great save. It's a great save. I don't think Martinelli struck it as cleanly as he could. Good save to deny Martinelli. So that's now Rice and Martinelli with good chances. Everton have a free kick. Dominic Calvert-Lewin looks like he fancies this. Swear down, you hit free kicks. Big up the Japanese, man. Solid save yet. Has to put away by Gabby. Scuffed it. Next season, let us win our games so that we don't have to rely on other teams. I believe to the end. Big up you lot, man. Is this going to be one from the training ground? I don't know who from this Everton team is going to take this. Dwight McNeil's there. Gay's there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's there. Braithwaite's at the back post. You've got Coleman offering an angle, probably to take Trossard away. Dominic Calvert-Lewin eventually is being played the ball and it's struck straight into this Arsenal wall. Man down. I think that struck Gabriel. Big Gabriel, because there's like 20 of them in our team in the face. Them veneers are expensive, man. You got to make sure none's been knocked out there. Apparently, Caicedo just scored a screamer for Chelsea as they currently lead Bournemouth for 0-0. But and you can see Arsenal fans on their phones. See, it's the hope that kills, man. Me, you lot can update about City and that. I'm not involved, man. You think I'm watching Match of the Day today either? I'm not involved. Just enjoying the last day of the season with you lot. Play can start again. Tarkowski's played it over the top. That's a decent knock to Dwight McNeil. McNeil up against Ben White. Don't dive in. He's one-footed. See, he's gone back home. Ashley Young. What career he's had. Braithwaite. Oh, Nana. Caicedo. Who? Imagine if we did get Caicedo. Is there a world where if we get Caicedo, we don't get Rice? Or would we have got Rice and Caicedo? I don't know if it would have worked as a pivot, you know. Pickford. Come on, that's not the best of balls from Pickford. We shouldn't let that get through to an Everton man. Everton growing in confidence, starting to find their range of passing. Dwight McNeil's just absolutely ripped Thomas Partey, and it's fallen to another Everton shirt. Boys, we're second best. That's a lovely dummy to decept Trossard. Everton are in possession. Coleman delivers. Partey heads it out. Partey, you need to wake up, man. You're not playing poor, but you need to wake up. Healthy hope is good. Toxic hope is not. Without hope, we are hopeless. Find the balance for your own well-being and all those around you. There you have it. 18 minutes in. It's a bit of a stalemate. We have allowed Everton to grow into the game and grow into a bit of confidence, start knocking some passes. I think Sean Dyche will be quite happy with how his boys have started. That being said, we've had the best chances of the game. I think, ref, come on. The ref said play on. I thought he gave away a free kick. I think between... Oh, ref, that's ours. Come on, get out of the way, man. It's your last game in the Premier League for the year. You're on holiday mode already. You're not giving yellow cards where people are obstruction play. You're getting in the way of the ball. Come on, ref. Fucking wake up, man. Come on. As I was saying, that being said, I think we've had the best chances of the game, you know, between Martinelli and Rice. Rice definitely, obviously, it's easy for me to sit here on YouTube and say it's an easy finish, but I think for Declan Rice, it should be, man. Midfield effort from Caicedo, my goodness. Caicedo scored from the halfway line. You know how people put the goals up on Twitter? Someone must have, man. He's rude then. Why did he attempt that? Let me see this. You lot better not be hyping this goal, you know. Swear down. Oi. Ooh, you know what? That's a goal of the season contender. You know what? Caicedo dyed his hair blonde. If you dye your hair them mad colors, they're the sort of things you have to do. Fair play, Caicedo. Great goal, man. Got to do something to repay the effort of the Chelsea owners by buying you for how much money? Foden with a screamer. Caicedo with a screamer. Caicedo's one better in theory. He scored from the halfway line, but I think I prefer Foden's one. Nah, I lied. Caicedo, man. I'm doing him a disservice. Now I'm underappreciating to see it. Seeing it's one thing, but to actually seeing it is one thing. Doing it's another. Having the application, the confidence to do that is quality. That's a quality goal. That has to be one of Chelsea's goals of the season. It's 2-0. See, forget about it. Pardon me. You really thought Pep is going to go through everything he went through? Disappointment in the champs. I'm not going to lie. I think if Pep had another Champions League final on the way, I think we could have shagged the league. 91 points, man. We got 87 points, and we could actually get 89. Oh, Liverpool fans know all about this stress, boy. This is why I said I speak to my Liverpool supporting friends when I'm done bantering. How do you cope with this stuff? Man City scored again. But hey, 4-peat from Pep Guardiola. What a manager, mate. What a manager. We've got 192 likes. Can we get to 200 before the end of the stream? Declan Rice to take another Arsenal corner. Come on, Declan. Find someone, man. I think if we get a goal, I think we're a lot more settled. Not that it means anything. Come on, boys. That's a decent delivery by Declan, but again, it's an Everton man. Ref, what happened? Why has he said there's a foul? What happened? It's been a good season, man, but and Arteta don't look happy, whatever this means. Okay, let's see what City did. Idiot thing, man. You look relying on West Ham, idiot thing. Phil Foden doing all of this. Ramsey did it first, mate. I'm hating, man. Foden's a quality player. What a season it is for City. Football's a simple game where the Premier League is concerned, man. At the end, City win. Everton are trying to attack. Don't dive in, Tommy. Garner's looking for. That's why Man United got rid of you, mate. What's that? What you got the Benzema thing on, mate, for? You're not good like that. How about everyone at the Emirates give energy to our club rather than staring at their bloody phones and moaning over the match that we have no control over? Focus, people. It's true, man. But to be fair, the cameraman is obviously trying to find those on their phones. But I also can't blame people. Ball over the top from Benjamin White. Nah, man. We need to try to be a bit cute and clever, man. At least for the first 20-odd minutes in the game, Everton are going to be receptive to that. I would say even for 5 minutes, not that Trossard or Martinelli are playing bad, but just keep them guessing, try things, man. Both of them need to switch. It's too easy for Everton to play out from the back, though. It's too easy now, boys. Seamus Coleman's tried to play a ball over the top. Gabriel Raya once. Fair enough, Gabby. Lovely. Oh, let me not speak too soon. Poor, he did all the good things, but giving it away cheaply. Tomiyasu wins the header, and indirectly it's falling to Kai Havertz. Where is Kai Havertz support, boys? Help him. Havertz, I respect it, man. He's tried to play a lovely, cute ball. Leave that to Odegaard. You ain't got the techers for them things there, man. DG beat what's in front of you. Why for that? But you are right. We need to win the game. Top Blue's always been a scary guy, man. There's no way some of you Arsenal fans are genuinely upset that City are winning, man. Like, why do we do it? I understand why we do it, but Just focus on Everton because it means nothing. Even if West Ham were to mount the greatest comeback, come on, man. They're embarrassing David Moyes as well. It's his last game managing you lot. Even if they do manage to come back, everyone's forgetting that we need to win this game, don't we? All right. Benjamin White. In an ideal world, I'd love to batter Everton with the greatest of respect to their football club. See Timber in it. Do you know what? I want to urge caution with this. But let's just assume we're into the last 10 minutes and it's 0-0 of the game. I think this is one for Zinni, you know. It's mad to say because I don't really believe that because on the counter-attack, Zinni's a liability. But based on the way Everton have set up, and I wouldn't make the sub, you could see Zinchenko's use here. Big Gabriel. Martinelli heads it first time. There's no offsides. Odegaard, please look up. Odegaard trying to do the cute and clever thing too much. And that's a great bit of play from Pickford. I think Everton have been better than us, if I'm honest. They're stringing passes together. They're defending well. They're building in confidence, starting to play some 1-2s. Dominic Calvert-Lewin finds himself on this left-hand channel. Ensures Everton retain possession. Boy. DJ Sesko similar to Kai in height. More of a traditional striker. Personally, I disagree. I think Timber would be good. I hear that. Timber as well. Yeah, Timber as well. Both of them. Seems like Dominic Calvert-Lewin is hell-bent on trying to drag Saliba out to that right-hand channel. Dwight McNeil. Come on, boys. Come on, boys, man. Who is Foden? Some English international. Who is Mount overrated? Won't win the Euros. Agendas will agenda in June. The Euros might come on, man. Oh, Nano. First time I've seen him lose the ball today. Partey, what are you doing? Fair enough. Saliba. Benjamin White. Relax. The ball's not on. Benjamin. What do I know? That's a lovely ball by Benjamin. Kai Havertz needs support, boys. Kai Havertz has a chance to run at Tarkowski. Where's his support? Hey, Kai, this is a banger. You know what, Kai? You done too much, but I'd love to see your confidence. I don't know why he was delaying the shot, but fair enough. Thomas Partey, man on. Ref, you've got to book the call rate. Don't let him talk to you like that, ref. He's throwing his hands up. It's kids watching. Declan Rice, you got to book him, ref. Come on. Tomiyasu on this left-hand side. Plays it backwards to Gabriel. Gabriel finds Rice. Again, very resolute Everton defense. And it doesn't help when we're giving the ball away cheaply. Forcing it, Partey there, man. Pardon me. I did expect City to win, but them scoring so early and then another is just deflating. Mane looks better on the right because he's involved in the game thoughts. It does. Seems like everything's going down our right-hand side. And I mean, naturally, where you've got Odegaard and Benjamin White, that seems to be our thing. There are kids watching. I'm shameless, man. You got to. Oh, Nana running rings around Partey, and then he's lost his footing. But how's he lost his footing, still got the ball? He needs to change his boots. That's not the first time the Everton man's lost his footing. I wonder what Arteta said on Bukayo Saka. Oh, my God. I got Saka in my FPL team. Amazing. This might be the end of Onana's night. The ball's been kicked out of play. He's gone down. I think him slipping on the floor is going to turn out to be a lot worse than led to believe. I'm devastated. F this. Queen of the South. Come on, man. You're always part of the chat. You're sensible enough to know that this was the inevitable. And we can't change it, but we can change how we feel. We just have to have some optimism for the future and just let City enjoy their Premier League title. What I won't be doing, though, is watching Match of the Day and try to stay off Sky Sports and whatnot. Arsenal using this as a break to get some water. I don't think Mikel Arteta will be happy. I think we could see that we can't just plug in Gabby for Bukayo and have the same effectiveness on the right, unique connection between Benjamin White, Saka and Odegaard. I hear you. To be fair, I think Martinelli's been one of our brighter players. I always say, and it's not even me who says it, but, if you want to disrupt a team's organization, then you need to move the ball quicker. I do think we can move the ball a bit quicker. I do think naturally we're allowing Everton to grow an unneeded amount of confidence. We need to create some more chances. Ultimately, goals win games. Like, Pickford ain't had to save nothing mad. Now, the political stuff, we knew it was unlikely, but it's still going to hurt. Honestly, I did. City winning the league don't hurt me. Like, it don't hurt me. Like, I've grieved a long time ago. I was more vexed with last season. Like, I hear it though, man. I guess all of you Arsenal fans who are still hurt, you're gonna have to just hurt for a while, lick your wounds, but eventually, you know, wounds become scars. We keep going. Tarkowski's on the ball here. Gone to Pickford. Pickford's had a very good season. And to be fair, he's never really let England down. Saliba win the header, doesn't win the header. Tomiyasu Raya wants go home, don't be hero, don't be hero. We do, bro. I love Tomiyasu, but you need to know you're not one of the most techiest in the team. You're so much better than that. Unlucky, but switch on, man. Just go home. Why are you taking extra touches? And your touches led the ball to go out of play. You're better than that. What is that? That was foolishness, Tommy, man. Boys, just switch on. Stay patient, man. Next season, we will do it. Cheers. Right, it's last match if they have to tune in for the goal. I hear that, but I'll record. You know what? I'll record it so I can just skip through. That's the best, actually. I hate match. Listen, I hate watching match of the day because when Arsenal win, obviously now we've been too lit in the last 2 seasons. You have to spend a good portion talking about my football club. But when we won, quickly skim through it. When we lose, that's when they want to draw diagrams and this runner wasn't following this guy and what does it mean for the club and a power shift with Spurs and not on it. Benjamin White, come on, Odegaard, man. Come on, Class Wesion. We need something. The sun's shining. It's destiny that you turn up today. Thomas Partey, ref, move out the way as well. Why are you next to Partey that close? Do your job, please. How you know he didn't want to shoot from there? Thomas Partey clips it in behind for Benjamin White. Head it, Ben. And again, lovely. You kept it on. Lovely. I don't mind that. Ben, unlucky. I don't mind that. Odegaard is not known for his aerial prowess and he's lost it. And Everton have dealt with that and they could be on the counter-attack here, boys. Decore is making a surging run forward. Dwight McNeil's made a lovely run. Dominic Calvert. All right, boys. Dominic Calvert-Lewin hit the post and then the follow-up efforts missed. Boys. Tranquillo. Wake up. We are the transitional killers and we were almost killed in the transition and that was something out of nothing. It's a great decoy run from Dwight McNeil, from Decore watching the replay. Dominic Calvert-Lewin just held his space, made a yard for himself, shot, he's hit the post, the follow-up effort's dead. Boys, wake up now, man, please. The hell is that? We're doing silly things. It's one last game, boys. Regardless of what City do and how the season ends, we'll look at what we've been through. To go out like that, don't lose on the last day of the season. The sun's shining. We need to party anyways. It's not quite going to be the party that I thought we could. If we won the league, in the dream scenario, this stream is done as soon as minute. Hey, we score. Oh, Kai! These Everton guys are just getting something behind it. Gabriel, our defenders tried to go for goal. I hear it. It's here with Odegaard. Odegaard's found Kai. Look up, Kai. Look up. Don't get excited. Look up. Thank you. Odegaard. Dropping shoulders. Hey, stands it up with his right peg. Declan Rice wins the header. But when the ball falls, it's falling to a blue shirt or they're being there to nick the ball away. Don't foul him, Saliba. Don't foul him. He's dying for the foul. That's our throw. It's definitely not our throw. Is it our throw? It can't be. I hope it is. Just enjoying the game. Really don't care what them financially doped up wastemen are doing. It's harsh, man. Why is the conference final get the 29th, but Europa was going to be on a Wednesday? Not a clue. As it says here, living dangerously. DG, do you need a long form or short form header? We're always open to help over these sides. Subscribe if you haven't, people. What have you lot made of the game so far? With just under 15 minutes to go to the end. Not really been much to scream and shout about. Everton clear once again. It's here with William Saliba. Saliba's lit. My centre-backs dribble better than certain man's wingers. Brendan Johnson. Saliba. Odegaard. Partey. Come on, boys. Come on. Declan. Ask for it. Someone's got to hit a screamer for no reason. We need to go out this season with a bang. Thomas Partey. It's not you, bro. Pass it, man. Odegaard. Conduct, please. Partey. This ain't you. Thank you. William Saliba. Thomas Partey. Benjamin White. Okay. Kai, keep making those runs. But the boys need to find you. It's a dead game. Living dangerously. It hurts me because this is one of our best seasons ever and it's going to end without a trophy. Technically, we won the English Super Cup in August. Benjamin White, not going to get a switch of play here. Declan Rice and Trossard have worked it to Thomas Partey. Saliba, bang it. Hey, that's a good ball into Martinelli. That one of the tackles of the season. Martinelli, I don't think you're injured. I hope you're not. I can't lie. Who tackled in there? Was it Braithwaite? I don't know. Odegaard is just making several Everton players dance. See if Odegaard was just a bit more stronger, he could violate people, man. And to be fair, Everton, thank you for putting the ball out because you didn't have to, because we didn't. Yo, Martinelli, please don't hold. He's holding his knee. It looked like it was a good tackle from, I believe, Tarkowski. Please be okay, man. Don't let it be no ligaments. It's a great tackle by Tarkowski. He's just nicked the ball, and obviously Martinelli's going to shoot. He just ended up kicking the boot of, Tarkowski. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. I hope it's not one of that. Why is he holding his knee? Martinelli, please. Great chance for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Hit the post. I shouldn't even laugh. But looking at the replay, he thought he scored. He tried to do the run-off thing. We can't rely on other teams to win the league. We've come so far since those ishy seasons. Be proud. Amen. Hyperextension of the knee. This is what I'm saying. It looks very nasty. I think that might be his game done, I hope he's okay. That Sly might be his game done. Big up Pickford for the support. Come, Martinelli, we're from Brazil. We don't go out like that. Come on. Come on. We're not going out like that. Come on. It's the boots, man. See, if he's wearing night things, that wouldn't happen. Wait. I can't believe that again. Standing leg. Hopefully he just jarred it. I hope so. It don't look good. I think Martinelli's day is done, man. Now, I'm not no physio. I hope I'm wrong, but slightly, I think that's his day done. Can't rely on other teams to win the league, but City is winning the league because of other teams beating us. I mean, I can't see a sub warming up, and in a nice way, I hope not. All right, Martin. All right. Spartan, come on, jog that off. You're tough, man. Get some water. You're good. You're good. You're good, man. Come on. Martinelli been good today. Hope he stays on. Amen. And it looks like Odegaard's extremely peed off at some of his teammates because he's shouting at them to shuffle over to this right-hand side, like genuinely going red. Thomas Partey to Benjamin White. Ref, come on, get him back on. Get Martinelli back on. Thomas Partey. For this moment, we're with 10 men. Odegaard. Oh, wow. See, even when Odegaard falls over the ball, he still picks out a pass. This guy's wavy. But I thought we could have been in trouble. Ref, the injured man is saying he's good to come on. Ref, stop being dumb, man. Thank you. How many times? I try my best not to talk about the ref, but you're really testing my patience, man. William Saliba. That's a good ball into Havertz. Havertz can't get anything on it. City lost to Villa 2-0. Crowd has died since the City goals. What did they actually expect? I hear that. And it's actually irrelevant what City are doing, man. As you're right. What did they expect? Focus on this game, man. We talk about the controllables. End of the day, we're playing a football game. Let's try win this and deal with those talking points after. I'm not going to lie, you lot can, though, because forget all that City winning the league stuff. Benjamin White, you see what happens. I'm a fullback myself. Why are you trying skills like the midfielders and that? And Everton are on the attack. You've been so good this season. Ref, that's not a foul. Partey won the ball, ref. But Benjamin White, Partey's had to actually concede the foul. Benjamin, you should be... Benjamin's probably going to get booked as well. If not, probably just him. Benjamin White, boss case, because I see him try to drag someone back. I love Benjamin White, He clocked his peak for me. He tried to pull Dwight McNeil down. The refs had a mare there because... listen, no snitching, the team's the team. How Benjamin White hasn't been booked for the attempt to be cynical, but I don't feel that's a yellow card worthy challenge from Partey to a degree. But I understand why he was giving it to him. Fair enough. Benjamin, come on. Do the basics, man. Do the basics. Good centre-back play there. Boy, Marty has been one of the biggest disappointments of the season. don't want to agree, but I have to agree, man. Like, you're right. Unfortunately, let's hope he gets back to it next season. I think I would say for me, biggest disappointments or underwhelming seasons, Gabriel Jesus Martinelli. Partey as well because of fitness and availability. No way. Idrissa Gana Gueye has just scored one of the goals of this season against us. That's an absolutely brilliant free kick. I need to see it again. It could have taken a deflection. It doesn't matter because Arsenal are goal down. And now we need to wake up. Boys, now everyone needs to wake up. There can't be a pussy old thing going on. Maybe the fans are having some sort of influence because of the City result. You don't need to lift yourselves now. Brilliant goal from Everton, really. But now you don't need to wake up. Let's go now. We allowed them to grow into the game. It's taking a massive deflection. That's why you don't jump and turn your face. Bro, Declan, man. Take it in the face. Pause. I'm being very harsh on Declan Rice because, again, it's all started from Benjamin White trying stupid flicks. It's been a silly sequence of events. Obviously, as a human being, naturally, you're going to turn. Declan Rice has done that. It's cannoned off him, and it's in the back of our net. 0-0, boys. Now we wake up. Now we wake up. Now we wake up. Now we wake up. Can't go out like this. Don't let the season end like this. Don't go out like this. Don't go out like this. Now we wake up. Just relax. Everyone relax. We've shown we can come back from these sort of situations. Relax. Just relax. That was so unnecessary. And again, in the same way, the best thing you can do against the Sean Dyche side is score first. Conceding can also be long as well because there ain't no rush to, pardon me, make this game open. Boy, we can be bottlers. If my team have beaten yours this season, what does that say? Just make sure you've won something of significance, you finished ahead of us, or you've beaten us. But I get it. Agendas have to agenda. Fans are disappointing, too quiet. Boy, didn't Chelsea beat these lot 6-0, but we can't even get one. But it's peak right now, man. Benjamin White on nonsense. I'm not going to blame Declan Rice. Like, Declan, I think, you need to speak to Tony Adams and Martin Keown and all of them players because, you've just got to take that to the face and accept what your fate is in it. But Benjamin White, stupid skills. And Everton have earned that, really. You're just going to get your claim. You're shameless for claiming that, though. The deflection bamboozled us fans. Bamboozled David Raya. It's just one of those things, man. It's an idiot thing. Let's go now. Let's go. I think I mentioned it on the last stream. City 4-0, 5-0, and Everton 1/2-0. We were never guaranteed a win today, but everywhere used that narrative. I can't watch. Damn, we are down 1-0. Humble settings. Rice was too busy calling his mates to focus on the game. Top Blue, you seen what he did against Chelsea. Stop, man. Nah. Rival fans have been clutching at straws of my football club this season. Relax, tranquillo, man. Tranquillo. It's all going to be cool. Not in terms of winning the Prem. That's long gone. City doing their thing. But it's cool. I'm just going to keep saying it's cool until I believe it. Boys, just relax. Everyone just relax, man. Just relax. Subs get warm. Where is Saka? I know you're not on the bench, but you need to find your kit. All right, Tommy, we're gone. All right, relax, man. This is why fullbacks are the most important in the football thing. Are you crazy? They say you're most vulnerable when you've just scored, and we've proved that. Tomiyasu, the Japanese Swiss Army knife. We got cannons on the crest, bro. Retaliation rate is rapid. You're not laughing anymore. Laugh us for not winning the league. Relax, man. Relax. I say tranquillo for a reason. Tranquillo. Stop, man. Please, no one offside. Odegaard with the assist. Tomiyasu doing what a lot of our players need to do. Just hang on the edge of the area as a free runner and put the ball in the back of the net. Declan Rice, he's a fullback. He just showed you how to finish. Next chance you're getting, score that. Come on, man. Relax. Shh. You know what my team does? Relax, man. Relax. You're not typing that funny bullshit anymore. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Top Blue, where are you? Shut up. This is why you get turfed by things in the gym, you dickhead. It's all love. He's one of the regulars here. Hey, we bust case. Hey. Let me not get excited. Ref, you got to book him. He's throwing the ball away. Ref, come on. How many times are you letting that happen? What's this YouTube saying? What? Smash the like button, people. We're conceding against Shameless. You know what we do, man? We won English Super Cup, my guy, in August. Shameless. Okay, laugh, man. I know we're not winning the league, but I can't be happy about winning a trophy while my 100 million player is scoring from the halfway line. Scoring from the halfway line where you're, you know, in the last game of the season where you're like, where Chelsea, like 5th, 6th? Declan Rice did it on your place. Scored against United as well. You know what Declan Rice has been doing. Big up Caicedo, though, man. He got his fat mum paid. God, forgive me. And Phil Foden could do all of that. He watched his mum get punched in, so morals and that. God, forgive me. Forgive me. Top Blue, you're a bad guy, man. Could have scored a bicycle. 2-1. Come on, dead. It's dead. I don't like City are winning that. It's dead. 7 minutes of added on time. It's dead. I don't want to hear that. Aye, Kudus. Aye. There's been so many sick goals scored this last game of the season. Foden scored a screamer. Foden has scored. I mean, we can be shameless and say we've seen a deflected free kick here, but you know, Kudus has scored a bicycle kick. Foden scored an absolute, screamer. Caicedo scored a weldy, and it was a good goal from him. Wonder what? And I ain't seen every goal scored, but it's the hope that kills. It's dead. It's dead. City are winning. It's dead. They're never gonna look. Come on, it's David Moyes' last game. He just wanted to thingy, man. You have to at least let him let West Ham get a goal. It's dead. West Ham not getting nothing out of the game, man. Saliba hooks it clear. Odegaard flicks it on. Come on, Kai, man. Come on, Kai. Jesus, get one, please. And again, that's one thing we haven't done well enough, man. It's too easy for Everton to play out. I understand it's the last game of the season. Ref, look how big old Nana is, man. He's like 6'4". And he's going down. So simple. Come on, ref, you're buying it every time. And I love Declan Rice, but one thing that pees me off about you, stop breading the opposition. Just get back in place. Oh, the only good thing we've done of significance in this half has been quickly scoring. Lovely from Odegaard, but it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating because we're isolated to this game. We're doing silly things. Boy, the mistake is not playing Jesus. It's game on, man. We could have been in trouble there. It's game on. How bad do we want it? Being the 3 points. Benjamin White, where you going? Get your body there, Martinelli, please. Lovely from Martinelli. Don't lose it. You better win it back. See, you're doing nonsense. Dwight McNeil. Oh, Declan Rice. That is a free kick. That was Kalas. Boys, the transitions. Horrible on the defensive transitions. I'll stop showing the Nike Arsenal fans TNT Sports going, please, I'm dying, I'm gagging to win the Prem. Stop, man. We all are, but allow it, man. Stop showing the idiots. The hell's going on? Total crap from Gabby doing nonsense. There's a great goal from West Ham, but it don't mean nothing. How has Trossard been today? No, he's been okay. I think Martinelli's been a bit livelier. Tommy Asu, that was unorthodox. Ref, that's a clear barge from Tarkowski. Ref, what is Dominic Calvert-Lewin doing? And there's a foul on my goalkeeper, ref. How many times? You have a duty of care to protect people. You're not doing it. Terrible referee. My biggest point change. In Arsenal or like changing my own opinion? I don't know, I'd have to really think about it. I'm really trying to think about it. Probably that I don't, I think we're a lot stronger of coping without Thomas Partey than I thought we would. Obviously, we've had to cope without him for a ridiculous amount of time, several moments. Yeah, Martinelli doesn't really look comfortable out there. He's limping though. Since that little incident where he's holding his knee, yeah, he's moving a bit mad. David Raya. Oh, you're asking a lot of Martinelli there. The second ball's falling to Odegaard, but Havertz had no chance there. Come on, boys. We're playing into Everton's hand. It's food and drink if you want to play like that. It's too easy on the transitions. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, that's a bait offside. Ref, and he's kicking the ball. Come on, man. Get a hold of the game. Come on. Don't worry, Weezy. We're not going out like that. Fans are getting the players unsettled. It's that, I mean, at times you need the fans to lift you and the fans need the players to lift them. At the end of the day, pardon my language, if you're an Arsenal player, fuck the fans right now, bro. You need to win a game of football to have any hope of winning the Prem, even though I personally don't believe that. You're drawing with Everton at this moment where you shot yourselves in the foot. Go out there and give the fans a reason to get behind them. We've had 125 final third passes so far, which dwarfs whatever Everton's is. But the scores are levels. Why is that? Address that, fix that. Let's go win that. Benjamin White, who you've been quality this season, but you was moving very mad. You know, Declan Rice will take all the plaudits for apparently looking like he's made a mistake because the ball's going to hit me in the face. But it all started from you doing what you're not paid to do. Tomiyasu, that's a great pass. It's falling to Odegaard. Are you offside? Of course not. Martin Wondergaard, Thomas Partey. We've seen you slap that so many times. Don't worry. Don't worry. Keep going. We need half time. Second half, it's getting patterned. What the hell's happened to Martinelli? 2020 settings. Block out the noise. Play to your strengths. Has Saka ever kicked a goal? Everton carved through us in midfield. Carving through us, bro. It's too easy. It's far too easy. And it needs to change. Shout out to Sean Dyche because his game plan is working a treat. Man on, Gabriel. Man on, Rev. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Let's go. Thomas Partey. Let's go. Come on, man. It's a dogfight out there. Word to Matt Turner. Benjamin White. Martinelli. This is why we need another winger slightly. Saliba. Odegaard, where are you? I can't see you, but I know you're about. And I know I want you to get onto the football. There you are. First time into Saliba. Benjamin White. Benjamin White. Why are we stopping? The ref hasn't blown for a handball. Hey, Benjamin, leave the linesman. Leave the linesman. Play on. Hey, don't care about that. It's just us out there. No one cares about the fake Arsenal fans doing the begging in the cameras. Amen. City look nervy. Don't do, I big up you lot for keeping me updated, but don't do it to yourselves. Don't matter if City look nervy. They're gonna do a thing. That's the end of the first half, folks. It's 1-1. Tomiyasu has saved our blushes. Arteta, you need to shout at your boys, you know, because it's not been good enough. The Declan Rice own goal and the Tomiyasu finish means it's level right now. Let's just end on a 90-point season. That would be good, innit? But if we want to do that, we need to do a thing. Not going to lie, that kit looks fresh on you, Woozy. Of course, everything looks fresh on the guy. Like, it's me, innit? Like serious dark-skinned guy and that. Like, amazing dude. But anyways, where the game's concerned, it's half-time at this moment in time. What is the possession stats and all the other stats available to us saying at this moment in time? For the optimistic ones, people, obviously, a draw does not help us win the title. We have to win, and City have to drop points. Statistics. What's been said? We've had 12 shots, 3 on target. Everton have had 4 shots and 1 on target. That's why it's 1-1. We've had 3 corners to their 1. We've had 69% of the ball to 31%. We've played 327 passes to 151. For me, I think it's like what C was saying in the chat. We're getting carved open in midfield. It's too easy for Jordan Pickford on the transition. I actually feel we kind of started the game well. Personally, I actually think we started it well. We had them all in their own half. And while we weren't looking threatening, quote unquote, there was too many last-ditch kind of efforts from Everton early doors. I think Declan Rice, you know, has had a story to play at both ends. He's unfortunate that he's conceded an own goal after, you know, Benjamin White's given the ball away and Partey's had to concede a free kick and it's been that deflection. But Declan Rice should have definitely scored. Maybe Martinelli could have done a bit better. I have said, and I still believe, like, there is an element of us having to be patient against a Sean Dyche side, but I don't think we're moving the ball quick enough really to disrupt their shape. We know it's very organized, it's very compact, it's very rigid. The only way to disrupt that is moving it quicker, and we're not doing such. So yeah, this is why we find ourselves in this situation at the moment where we're drawing, which currently City would have 91 points and we would have 87 people. So there's work to be done. So let's do what needs to be done, man. Big up you lot tuned in as well, folks. Here for the last game, as you know, if not smashing the like button, flirting with it, it's the hope that kills. Wouldn't be surprised if Pep told City to concede once to give us hope before they chop it down again. They're brazy, man. This is a great game for Jesus to come in. He'll have a say in the second half. Yeah, I need a couple more players in the pockets, man. Like, even I wouldn't probably go with it, but depending on the game, if you want to bring in a wild card, I'd say the Smith Rowes and Fabio Vieira's, players that are good in the pockets, man. I think Odegaard needs a bit more. I think the Kai Havertz thing is working, but it's too predictable. And to be fair, there's too much scraps for Kai Havertz that he's feeding on, really. I can't really expect nothing. Partey and Gabby ain't cutting it. Bring on Jesus and Jorginho. Could be a thing with Jorginho later on. This next 45 will be the most nervy thing to experience. #believe. Need a killer Jorginho pass. Could have come to Arsenal next year. DG, who do you think needs to come off? In my opinion, Partey, I feel like he slows down the play. I wouldn't make any changes yet. But the Jorginhos, the Gabriel Jesuses, I know this is an unpopular opinion and things like that. I might flirt with looking to introduce Zinchenko, players that are good in the pockets. Team and the fans need to wake up. Playing Call of Duty and listening to some quality commentary, appreciate that. That Kudus goal was Banduli. Now I was screaming, man. Come on, man. Like, I don't know which has been goal of the day. It's mad because obviously Kudus wouldn't win goal of the season, but anytime you do a bicycle kick, automatically you have to get a mention. Not Declan Rice. Caicedo scoring from the halfway line, that has to get a mention. I actually think Phil Foden's first goal is one of his better goals this season. He scored some cracking finishes, but that was naughty. West Ham trying to sell us dreams, DG. I ain't buying. Kudus on that right side for us, that would be nice. No, Zinni. Boy, I'm even crazy. I ain't gonna even say the rest. Really missing Saka on the right. Don't know what you have until it's gone. A lot of people were dissing him. Saka needs to improve his form. He missed the guy. But we have to get on with it because he's picked a better, if there's ever been a great time for Saka to not be there, it's the last game of the season. Gonna need to make it happen. Oh gosh, I'm mashing up the set. Gonna need to make it happen, man. And to be honest with you, of course we miss Bukayo Saka, but for that 45 minutes, I think there's a lot more that we need to do before we start talking about players that are not there. Garnacho had a great bicycle kick as well. These fans aren't really helping us on their phones at the Emirates. Who are you taking, Kudus or Elise? Some questions shouldn't be asked, man. Elise, but I think Kudus in theory would make more sense. But I just like Elise as a baller, man. So I'm a bit biased in that. Be happy with either one. There's still a chance down to the last 45. What a season. Match of the day today is going to be fun. Mane's been robbed for this season. His peak ceiling is Son level, and that's a generous peak. Pardon me, but he'll be the first player sold in a year or two. He has just not evolved every season. Saka does. Last minute winner at the Emirates and a last minute equalizer at the Etihad. Imagine the scenes. I'm not here for that, man. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. All we need is hammers to draw. I hope they do it for Moyes, but I just think they ain't got it in them, man. They ain't got the juice in them. Don't get twisted. There's been times with us, but I think there's been several times this time, like with City, they've been on the ropes. And I gave up of City ever really dropping proper points when they got out of the Newcastle game with something. They've shown that even when their backs are against the wall, they can take some hits to the face and live. Like even against Liverpool at Anfield, like the last 20 minutes of that game, probably the most average I've seen City look, or most humble I've seen City look. Comparing any young player's development to Saka is silly. Saka is generational. You can't expect everyone to do what he's done. DG, thoughts on the new kit? A video will come out next week, but like it a lot more than I thought I would. And I actually thought it was quite crap online, like I do every year. But I'm actually happy. I think it's one of our better home kits. I think it's better than this year's one. But to be fair, between this one, obviously, technically, oh gosh, why is this not coming off? Between this one, and the one before, like Gabriel Jesus debut season, the collar, I don't know which one's the best one. I think the collar one's underrated. Shout out Tomiyasu for bagging as well. So yeah, man, the only good thing I think we've done is score. I don't think we've created many clear-cut chances, which we need to, but the clear-cut chances we have had, we never took them in it. So need to do something, man. Martinelli at 23 still plays head down, still ain't fixed that flaw. He's tactically just doesn't control his energy. DG, I have just had a vision that West Ham score another goal and then Kai scores an outside of the box banger. You got to rate Havertz. He's standing on business. Keep doing what you're doing, Kai. No longer shy, Kai. Absolute killer now, lol. Crystal Palace have had a brilliant second half of the season, to be fair. They have. Their new manager, low-key, is going about his job, really. And to be fair, respectfully to Roy Hodgson, for Crystal Palace fans, it must be a breath of fresh air. You've gone from Roy Hodgson. You know what you're getting with them kind of managers. And I don't know if he's German or Austrian or whatever, but they're playing great football. Like they've always had some decent players, but, you know, Mateta's playing out of his skin. Elise and Eze will twist up players every day of the week if you allow them to. Just probably a shame because, you know, if you're a Crystal Palace fan, if they could add some more quality and hold on to Elise and Eze for at least one more year, and even Mateta's been linked with Napoli, they might be able to have one of those overperforming seasons and get Europe. But I don't think Crystal Palace's squad has ever been big enough. Have a blessed summer, DG. We back next season. I hear that. Did you get the expensive one? What, the one that the players actually wearing? No. They're horrible to wear on a hot day like this as well. Humble replicas. Oh, yeah, I think we're all in agreement. We need goals. And again, I just think it's got to be better defensively from us because it's weird because I can't. We on the balance of things, we ain't conceded that many chances. Ain't really been one of those games, but I do believe we're proper poor on the transition. Big up Kai Havertz though for trying to get the fans going. 45 minutes to get 3 points. Our last opportunity to get 3 points this season. Man City will win the title for sure. Kudos to Kudus. What a goal. See what you did there. It's an absolute banger, man. Sometimes you just have to give respect where it's due, and there's an absolute screamer. There's been some screamers. Saka defo could have opened his account with a screamer as well today. What do you think of Onana, considering we're looking at him for left centre mid? I like it. He wouldn't be my first choice, but I like him in the squad. Hope you take some time off, though, DG. Recharge. Yeah. I'll try, man. I can't promise anything. I'll try, man. Kudus. I would love at Arsenal. He'd fit us to a glove, man. He can play in a bunch of roles. He's obviously a good footballer. Don't know, man. I don't know why no one else apart from West Ham appeared to be keen to take a chance. To be fair, it did look at one point that he was on going to Brighton. You doing Euros watch-alongs yet? You need to only worry about us and then hope City start getting nervous in the last 15. Does City ever feel nerves? Don't do it to yourselves, man. Just hope for the worst. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Then, worst comes to worst. All you can do is be pleasantly surprised. Smash the like button, people. Can we get to 300 likes for the end of the stream? It's the last game of the season. Whether these kids make noise or not, it is boiling in this room, man. And I'm starting to get the customary cramps. That's the only thing I hate about watch-alongs, people. You definitely get cramps sitting there for this long. But yeah, for me, I want to see a bit more in the final third. I think it's a bit too slow. It's not bad, but I think it's a bit too slow. And it's becoming a bit predictable. I do think we should persist with Odegaard trying to play it to the back post for someone like Kai Havertz. Pardon me, I think it's too easy on the transition. Like we're slower than we could have been. We're not pressing together. I think we allowed Everton to grow into the game for no reason, if I'm honest with you. And I think Everton have given a good account of themselves. They've got bodies back defensively. They've been compact. They've dealt with what they need to deal with. You know, to be fair, the warning signs were there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin hit the post. So give or take, yeah, apart from the 2 goals that have actually been scored today, I think there's been about 3 key chances. And Everton, it's been even. Like, Everton hit the post. Again, with us being poor defensively and giving the ball away. Obviously, you know, they've hit the post with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Martinelli could have scored. Declan Rice definitely should be on the score sheet from an Arsenal perspective. So it's been an even clash. We knew they were going to be spot on defensively. But there's a lot more we can give to the party, man, if we just apply ourselves that much more. It's a weird one because I don't know how you make the subs. I don't know who comes on. Depending on how long the game goes, you could, and I'm not saying I would do this, but Benjamin White could come off. Not that he's doing anything bad apart from the mistake. Tommy Ashley shifts over there. That's how you get Zinni on. That's a last 10 minute thing for me. I think I'm looking at someone like Gabriel Jesus. I don't think Martinelli's going to come out for the second half. He didn't look quite the same after it looked like he hurt his knee. And it's a shame because I actually feel Martinelli was one of our brighter players today. I feel Kai Havertz looks the most likely to make something happen. I think Tommy's been good away from his goal. I think he's been good. I think Odegaard's done what he can. I think Partey needs to wake up. I think Declan Rice can bring a bit more. I think Trossard could do a bit more. I think Raya, you know, it's mad. Raya, I need to see a bit more of that. You know, I need to see you offering a passing lane as well, a bit more, because that allows us to be higher up the field. Benjamin White, I think you're doing okay, but I think you can go up the gears a bit. So yeah, man. The only thing I would say we've done really well in this first half, obviously, then, you know, we retaliated quickly. Like, we conceded, we scored quickly. Other than that, it needs to go up the gears. And for a team that's got 80 odd goals in the Prem, 100 on all comps, show these lot why goals are not a problem. Boy, it sucks that this is our last watch along of this Premier League season, because we've not just covered Arsenal ones, we've watched a bunch of them people. So yeah, big up you lot, man. If you're new here, subscribe. And big up you lot, man. If you have nothing good to say, talk about the weather. True. In the Prem, there's only a big 5. Spursy don't count. I'm here for that. Someone, if Martinelli had to... Nope. We're not doing that. Dark humour, that's how you get cancelled. Bipolar weather in West London. To be fair, it's calm now, man. It's not as hot, but it's calm. Second half is about to begin. If I'm Arteta, I'm asking all the cell towers being used and around the stadium to be blocked so fans can focus on taking care of their business while the players take care of theirs. See, you're not happy with people on their phones, innit? You mentioned that a couple of times. I think you're right, man. DG, you got to be doing Euro watch-alongs. 100%. It makes sense. And actually, selfishly, football doesn't end for me, because one of the best periods is obviously the youth tournaments and the youth stuff, and the under-17s Euros, I believe, is kicking off tomorrow. It might even be today. Everton bigger than Spursy. What do you think of the kit so far? I'll give it a... 7. Come on, West Ham, at least draw. But hey, half of the fans, you know, if you're more concerned, for the match-going fans as well, if you're more concerned with that game, then I hope you lot went. I would have preferred them to all go get West Ham tickets and go watch that game, man. Maybe that would, you know, they need the energy boost. One positive sign is, well, I mean, it's our home ground, but we're the first ones out. Everton are taking a while. Come on, boys, man. It's a weird one, man, because obviously there's been consistencies with us at home and away, and one of our results of this season has to have been beating Manchester City at the Emirates. But it feels like there's more drama at the Emirates than away from home. There's obviously been times we've, you know, not won away from home, but generally it's been plain sailing to a degree and just handling our business. It feels at the Emirates, the games are more filled with drama, whether we've won, lost, or have we even drawn at the Emirates this year? Yeah, we have, Spurs. Pardon me, and making it in theory an entertaining game for the for the spectators that don't support our club. We need to make it boring for our fans, in which we just get 3 points. I mean, my 3-1 Arsenal prediction is still on. Everton to kick off this second half at the referee's discretion, and we've got exactly that, people. Jordan Pickford. He's lumped it long. Gabriel, where are you? I know you're somewhere. Dominic Calvert-Lewin won the header actually, but it's fallen to David Raya. Let's go. 3-1 Arsenal or 4-1. DG, I've got something significant to say to you on the first day of next season, which is, not going to lie, I think the away kit will grow on people. Adidas tried the Ajax Bob Marley kit with us, but it didn't work out well. I haven't seen it. Well, I've seen that concept. I mean, to be fair, that's one of the better ones. It's one of the better ones. It's one of the better ones. As I said, I think they should have taken the same gold stripes from this year and put them on these, really. Because I do like the blue, but at the same time, I don't. I do think you kind of kill the whole kit if it didn't have blue, but at the same time, I think it could. It's a weird one. I'm happy I'm not a designer. Dwight McNeil, ref. Odegaard's been kicked in the back of his heel there. Lovely. That's better from Partey. Okay, Partey's woken up for the second half. Declan Rice. Not the best of passes to Tommy. Tommy Assey, bro. Did you not learn from Benjamin White? Fullbacks, stop trying flicks. There's a reason you lot are fullbacks. As a Sunday League one, we know this. Come on, it's not the game for that. Everyone just do the basics. Gabriel, Saliba. On the ball, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, Odegaard, can we go up a level? Trossard, can we go up a level? I think William Saliba, Gabriel, and to a degree even Benjamin White when he inverts as a third centre-half. I'm seeing too much of them on the ball today. Love the lads, but yeah. Benjamin White gives it back to Martinelli. Martinelli delivers a decent cross. Havertz can't direct the header on target. Better, boys. Unlucky. It's better. The Etihad is irrelevant if we don't win. Keep our emphasis and energy here. Amen. Want to see more from Trossard. He needs to cross the ball. Martinelli not being able to right wing is absolutely shocking. That's very harsh. And yeah, I answered the kick question, I think. Jordan Pickford going long again. Ref, how long are these kicks taking? Seriously, taking quite long. Declan Rice wins the header, but again, it's just Kai Havertz done very well, but it's just him chasing lost causes. Ref, if that's not a yellow, I don't know what is. Ref, that's a cynical one from Garner. He's not trying to play the ball. Anyways, Declan Rice takes the free kick quickly, and he finds Thomas Partey. I don't think so. Not in the under-17s. Partey doesn't get it. Tomiyasu finds Trossard. What kind of camera angle is this? Put it back on Trossard. Leo Trossard doing too much, loses the ball. No foul. That's great from Garner as well, to be fair, of Everton. Seamus Coleman. He'll give it away, Trossard. He'll give it away. Trossard, I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. Unlucky. Just keep going. Keep going. What's the other Premier League score saying? Let's see. Obviously, it's 1-1 between these two sides, people. Newcastle are beating Brentford 3-1. Brighton, Man United is still 0-0. Nottingham Forest are two goals up against Burnley. Chelsea are winning 2-1 against Bournemouth. Crystal Palace are winning 2-0 against Aston Villa. Same scoreline sees Liverpool ahead of Wolves. Fulham are beating Luton 3-1. It's 2-1 between Manchester City and West Ham. And Spurs are a goal up, unfortunately, against Sheffield United. Who bagged there? Kulusevski. So, yeah, man. Keep going, man. Gabriel. Oh, Martin Odegaard's on his bike. And it's a good ball from Gabriel. Odegaard wins the flick on, but it's into the path once again of Jordan Pickford. We're playing clumsy. Jesus Penn incoming. At this point, who cares? Partey, you got done dirty by Onana there. Onana giving a good audition for himself of Arsenal and other clubs. Decent player he is. And Everton have it on this right-hand side. Doucouré's made a lovely surging run. And we've cut that out. Get your body there, Havertz. Oh, ref. What the hell is that from Tommy and from Tarkowski? That's a booking. Thank you, ref. You're finally doing your job. How late is he? Any later and that lad is pregnant, ref. What's the... Oh! Hey, ref. We're lucky Havertz is all right. That's class. Ref, what's that? Come on. Can we get him sent off? If Havertz's foot was planted, you're not going to the Euros, you know, and you're probably missing a significant part next season. Thank the Lord that that's the end of that. Odegaard finds Thomas Partey, Trossard and acres of space. Partey, you got the ability to play that pass. I don't know why he didn't. William Saliba. It's here on this right-hand side with Benjamin White. Benjamin White, Martinelli, Thomas Partey. Be patient. Thomas Partey, too much on that for Benjamin White. Good idea, just far too much on it. How many of these? I think you mean how many of these guys going Euros already tired, mashed? Such is life, man. A little less on that from Thomas Partey, and maybe Benjamin White finds a teammate. I wonder who Arteta will bring off the bench. What has been your favourite game, excluding Arsenal, of the season? Chelsea City for me. Chelsea City's up there. That's a good question. Kai Havertz, come on, Braithwaite. Braithwaite got himself in trouble and he just about intercepted it from Kai Havertz. Best game this season. Anytime Spurs has lost. It's a good question. I really have to think. To be fair, Man United, Chelsea, because it was like both teams, you can see the level they're currently at, where Chelsea nicked it at the end. Trossard, Partey, Benjamin White, Thomas Partey, Tomiyasu. It's more of the same, man. Pardon me. If Saliba finishes out the game, he'll be the first player since Lee Dixon to have played every minute of the season. Got to keep that man fit next year. Martin Odegaard down this right-hand side. Where's his support? Doesn't elect to find Benjamin White. Finds Thomas Partey. That's a good ball from Partey into Ben White. Is it going to trickle out for a corner? No, that's ours though, ref. How's that there, throw? Come on. Come on, ref. Come on. Ben, wake up. Palace are cooking. Big up Crystal Palace, man. Ref, how long is Young taking to take the throw in? It's ridiculous time wasting, ref. And you're falling for it. Never. You're like 6'5". How can you say Ben White's fouled you there? Ben White to take this throw. Simple, lad. It don't look like it's on. Simple. He's tried to find Martinelli. He's found Martinelli. Martinelli's second touch can't quite get there. It's another Arsenal throw. Everton got confidence since they beat Liverpool, but no match for us. 2 goals incoming. De Zerbi absolutely shat the bed this season, all ending in a mess. It's been a tough year for Brian. Apologies for the background noise, people, but for me to be doing this, the fan has to come on for just a few seconds. Kai Havertz wins the header. It's hooked clear. We've got to be patient, man. I'm not going to lie. I do think it's getting into time to bring on Gabriel Jesus. And Everton could be on the counter-attack here. And we could be in big problems. It's been kicked all the way to this left-hand side. Or our left there, right. Ref, what the hell? Great strength and desire. Oi! What the hell is that, ref? Oi! He's got to go. Doucouré's got to go. He's lashed out, ref. How's that a yellow? It's great from Gabriel, who's actually being fouled, and despite being fouled, still deals with it. Ref, what is that? VAR's got to have a look. VAR's got to have a look. One of you lot need to be shameless, ref. What the hell is Doucouré doing? What the hell is that, ref? This is why you big up Everton, but that's why you're there. You'll be back at Watford soon. One of the most overrated players in the Prem. Lovely technical level, if I'm not hating, but yeah. Trossard, Kai Havertz. Need to go up the gears. Trossard, quiet is good. It's the calm before the storm. I hear it, but I feel he's been a bit quiet today. But hopefully he's about to put himself on the score sheet. Martinelli down this right-hand side. Come on, lad. Martinelli's cross. Somehow it's back here of Everton. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oh, Trossard, he tried. He just ain't got the strength to nick it back off Calvert-Lewin. Unlucky. That's ours, ref. How have they got out of that, boys? Again, how have they got the pressing and everything's not here? That's ours, ref. Quickly. Benjamin White does exactly that. Finds Martinelli. Let's go. Yeah, Partey, how long before you gone? I thought that's a sending off. To be fair, Social joins. Brighton have had a lot of injuries. Some of the games they've lost, they were fielding their reserve teams. Gooners to manage the upset, I reckon. Best of luck to your team, DG. Big up yourself, but I think that's a myth, man. Would love to be you to be right and me to be wrong, but that's a myth. Benjamin White, come on. Arteta, I love Ben. Should we move Tomiyasu over there and take a big risk in Zinchenko and get a bit more control? Everton are on the counter-attack, and this does not look good from an Arsenal perspective. Don't dive in, Declan. Do not dive in, Lovely. Garner keeps the ball for Everton, however. Decore. Garner. Patient from them. Even Dwight McNeil's found himself over there. We need Trossard and Havertz in the box. I hear it. Right now, we need to find a goal, man. It's been the first 10 minutes of this second half have just been more of the same, man. Odegaard keeps doing that, but your teammates got to listen, man. Saliba, don't dive in. Dwight McNeil. Wow, Zinchenko coaching on the side. Crazy. As I said, for me, it's more of the same. I hope Gabriel's all right. I think he's still holding his arm or doing something. The SARS ref? Definitely not, but you don't know until you call it. Come on, boys, man. Oh, Gabriel's gone down. I think his shoulders collapsed. Ref. I mean, Saka's there. He sat next to Reece Nelson. Uncomfortable scenario. Wait, what? Is Zinchenko? I think Zini's coming on. So you've got Saka knock, Martinelli knock, and now Gabriel knock. Imagine we had a Champions League or FA Cup final. Arteta knows ball, man. He's drawing for Zini. Zinchenko is going to enter the fray very soon for us. I wonder if that's for Benjamin White. or if that's for Tomiyasu. Because it could just be for Tomiyasu, people. It really and truly could just be. Let me move this because it's hitting me. It could be for Tomiyasu, straightforward, but then you lose a lot defensively. And to be honest, there could be a spanner in the works because Gabriel, I don't know how this shoulder thing's going to pan out. That's one of them where it's a lot more painful than it looks. Come, man. Give him the painkillers, man. Give him the rare neff. He's good. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Start doing what you do in Sunday League. Start warming up near Arteta. Just reminding you on the bench. I think it should be for Benjamin White. Now I'm getting nervous because why is it zooming in on Saliba? Now I'm getting nervous. Or is it going to be for Gabriel? Tomiyasu is going to play as a centre half and Zini comes on, which is a bit spooky and booky. Big up that fan. How have you got a hoodie on? Madman. How you got a hoodie on in this heat? Come, Gabriel, soldier. Is Gabriel coming off? Gabriel, man. Come on, man. Don't go out like that, man. Gabriel's coming off. Yo. Zini, please. Zini, please. Zini, please. Zinchenko, please. God. Please. Can we just win the game? I'm not even here to talk about the league. Can we just win the game? See? You see? As I said, I don't care about the league. Rodri's just scored. Dead. You lot thought West Ham were doing anything. Big up City, man. You lot are problematic play. You lot are problematic, man. And in a title race against Arsenal, it would be Rodri to score in it. He's been Arsenal's villain. Is my man sleeping? Pardon me. Arsenal's too emotional, man. Come on, man. Deal with what's in front of us, fans. Pardon me. So it looks like Tomiyasu centre half. Zinchenko on the left. To be fair, if Timber had more minutes in the tank, that could be something. Oh, they could be in here, not with David Raya, Mr. Ants in his pants, and it would have been offside anyways. Thomas Partey, carry it, man. Man on Odegaard. Benjamin White. Fucking move, man. You're better than that. Move, man. Because this is all that happens. There's a sea of blue shirts. Martinelli's got his head down, puts the ball into the box. Come on, trust up. Leng, pull the trigger, bust the gun. Too much tippy-tappy shit. Coleman's dealt with that. That's ours. Ref, did it go out for a corner? I think it did, you know. Ref, I think it's a corner. All right, cool. It's a throw. Man said FFP to the rescue. Comfortable win. I'd love to see Timber play some minutes, but it's looking all mythical at this moment in time, lad. Martinelli on this right-hand side. Cut in. Odegaard. Come on, lad. Lovely. Benjamin White delivers. So that's a good ball from Ben. Who's darting across the front post? Did Giroud kind of run? That's what we needed. Dwight McNeil, don't let him out, Thomas. Lovely. I don't mind the fact that that's a throw. Box him in, ref. He's stepping forward. Watch. They're gonna step forward. The throw on is not where he's standing. Come on, boys, man. Don't go like this. Crystal Palace are winning 4-0. They're showing they don't want it enough. Energy is off. Too painful to watch. Ben White playing on half a leg. No Timber under these conditions. Keyword, the conditions. Braithwaite hooks it clear. Tommy, don't go home, man. I love Raya, but he don't need the ball, man. Keep it in their half. Lovely. Zinni, come on. For all your faults, you're a genius on the ball. Come on, show something. Thomas Partey. Martin Odegaard. This is why we need a next 8, man. Plays it back to Partey. Partey switches play. Trossard. That's all you know. You know what to do. You're the man of the moment. Zinchenko delivers. It's a decent idea. That's too much time for Young, and Young hooks it clear. Is the tide turning as we approach the hour mark, or we're at the hour mark, better yet, or just over it? Benjamin White. Come on, let's go up the gears now. Martinelli, come on, man. Take him on. Martinelli. Poor pass to Odegaard, in all truth. Between Trossard and Martinelli, I think someone's day should be done still. I think Jesus has got to come on. And here comes another Everton counter-attack. Saliba's got 2 men. It's too easy. Oh, Saliba's been done. Oi, Raya, I've never been so happy to see you collect a shot, you know. I thought Dominic Calvert-Lewin was putting his name in lights. Declan Rice. But this is the thing. When one man is galloping forward, I see 2 shirts as a max in red. And then there's just a sea of blue. The numbers are not doing the numbering. Thomas Partey. I do think I'll build up play again. It's been quite slow today. It's been quite predictable. And again, this is not going to disrupt Sean Dyche's side. Declan Rice, keep it. Come on. Zinni, come on. Come on. Thomas, turn. Carry it. Lovely. Odegaard. Ben White, you're too narrow, man. You must have been told to do this. Martinelli down this right-hand side. Don't forget the ball, bro. Ooh, Pickford and Braithwaite moving a bit mad. They both dealt with it, but we'll take that corner. Not enough rotation, has caught up. Need to fix the depth from rotation. Marty is a headless chicken. Raya with a professional save. Come on, boys. A decent delivery and we're gone, you know. Come on, Odegaard, man. A decent delivery and we're gone, bro. We're gone. I promise you. We're gone. We're so gone. Martin Odegaard. That's what I'm talking about. Is that another one? Tell me that's another corner. Ref, don't let Braithwaite shout at the linesman. He's swearing as well. Again, there's kids watching. It is another corner. Odegaard, same again. Same again. Come on, boys. Odegaard, please. It's another decent one. Come on. Hey, bang it. Declan Rice. Come on. Hit it, man. Not like that, man. Unlucky. Come on, Declan, man. Keep smashing the like button, people. Can we get to 300 before the end of the stream? It's a good effort by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Mateta's got a hat-trick. Boy, it's a shame he's French, isn't it? Because any other nation going into the Euros or some sort of tournament, you're probably going to get a call-up. But then talking about being a striker for France, I think Giroud's in the lineup. I think Giroud's been called up. Obviously, you've got Kylian and Mbappe, you got a bunch of them. I mean, to be fair, Colomani, I've never been the biggest fan of his. What's happened there? Looks like an Everton throw. Ref, how long are they taking though? By the way, DG, I told you about Mateta. I'm going to remind you until you admit he's elite. It's a very good player. Elite. Don't know if he'll reach that, but keep doing your thing. Napoli won him, so... And I've got my question marks about the Italian league, so he'll go there and scumbag some goals. Having a great season. Coleman can't keep that on. See, look, Coleman's too old for that. For me, give another 5-6 minutes. I'm probably taking off Partey for Jorginho. Or something needs to change in that regards. I do think the reaction Thomas Partey in the second has been a lot better. Trossard. Zinchenko finds Thomas Partey. White. Martinelli aggressive, man. We miss having that left foot on the right, man, just cutting in. Martinelli floats it to the back post. Havertz hit the post. What the hell? Would he have been offside? I haven't seen an offside flag. Right on cue. Yeah, he would have been offside anyway, so doesn't mean anything. Fair enough. To be fair, had that have gone in the back of the net, I think VAR had a decision to make, you know. I think there'd be a serious decision to make. It's hit the outside of the post. We had a great run. We had a great run, man. That's what I'm saying. See, had that went in the back of the net, there would have been a serious decision. Martin Wondergaard. Too much, Odegaard. Too much. Rice, keep it. Rice, that's poor. It's cool, though. Partey has it for us. We always talk about winning ugly, but hey, if this was if we're keeping up that example, this is the ugliest woman I've seen in my life. Martinelli, some Bandulu skills. No, man. Come on, Martinelli, man. Arteta, it's time now, man. Martinelli's got to move to the left, or let's take him off. As much as I was talking him up for he'd score. Dwight McNeil finds Dominic Calvert-Lewin, finds Decore. Everton advancing forward. Boy, let's not be down. You know you're in trouble when I see Smith Rowe. Arteta, I ain't seen this guy for years. And Timber's about to return. So that means Benjamin White is done. You never know. Such is life. Timber could go centre back. Tomiyasu could go back out wide, even though I think Timber's coming on to go on that right back. Fullbacks galore, man. See the versatility. Be fair, you'd imagine Timber's got about 20 minutes in the tank. Well, I mean, Declan Rice was late there, but it's a bit of karma for what what Tarkowski's been doing. Ref, yellow card for Declan Rice there. Big up. Hey, Ben, you've had a great season. Today weren't your day. Timber, let's go. Let's go. It's written in history that you bagged today. It's written in history, my friend. I've seen the future, man. You're bagging today. Thomas Partey, as I said, next 5 minutes. Arteta defo watches the streams, man. He defo watches the streams. I did think Jorginho would have been drawn for, but he's gone for Emil. Smith Rowe knee slide. Last one. Palace are winning 5-0. It must be nice, innit? Ref, how long's Pickford taking? He's buying it, man. Arteta, no Jesus. Martinelli tries to clear it, but Everton still have it. I think Timbers technically nicked it. Odegaard. Smith Rowe, goal support. Trossard. Where's the options, boys? Where's the options, Trossard? I beg you, look up. I beg you, look up. Please look up. Trossard down this left-hand side. Trossard, please. Arteta. Trossard's my guy. You didn't get weights. I can't believe Arsenal players are looking for fouls. You didn't get fouled, so he got weights. Come on, bro. You're so much. That's been the case today. People are so much better than what they're doing right now. Trossard's decision-making is so much better than that. Overran it. Coleman just moved to him and it's gone. Trossard binding his time inside the box. Listen, we need to see a finish. Emil Smith Rowe plays it forward. How many times have we said that? Smith Rowe's back, man. Hey, that's winning the league for me. Pardon me. Odegaard, come on. Ref, you're letting push and go. Timber, bang it. Fullback union. Forget everyone. Ref, come on. Ref, he's been fouled. He stayed on his feet as well. What do you mean that's not a free kick? So you give that one for Saliba, which I think is a joke thing, really, but I'll take it. Ref, come on. How's Timber not been given a free kick? Oh, my days, man. Hey, Timber, next time, take a tumble, man. Make the ref's decision easier. Zinchenko. I think we've seen all our fullback options on the pitch today, apart from Kirill. Timber. Bro, you take Timber, Partey, or someone like that. New gears in our game next season. I mean, City are winning 3-1 if you care. It's just come on my screen. Trossard. Ziddy, that's lovely. Havertz, that's better. First time, Trossard, come on, man. You got to be on stuff today. Smith Rowe, control it. You're wearing number 10, man. Come on. Come on, boys. Arteta is throwing the kitchen sink at this point. I ain't going to lie. Saka brings stability. If Smith Rowe scores, I'm losing it. Oh, how did not? Hey, Smith Rowe, please. I'm never going to see you score again. How did that not go in? It's happening, boys. Relax. We're getting a second. We're not going out like this. We're not drawing. Hope we're not losing either. We're not going out like this. Martinelli to Timber. Timber tries to deliver. See, Timber bringing the icy free flavor. It's lit, man. He's dropping shoulders and doing all that Dutch stuff. It's lovely. It's lovely. Come on, boys. Odegaard, just one decent set piece, man. Partey next season is a bench player settings at best. Smith Rowe's never going to score again, man. I hope I'm wrong. No one will be more happier than me. We've got a corner. Odegaard to take the in-swinger. Yeah. The camera angle can be so cruel at times. Trossard, whoa, what kind of first touch is that? You better win it from Decore. That's poor Trossard, you know. You're so much better than that. That's a lovely tackle. Oh, ref. How's that free kick? And that's not a yellow card. Come on, the game has gone mad. The ball's there to be won, ref. It's a madness. I can't lie. It's a madness. It's a madness from Timber. It is. But I love that tenacious approach from him. How's the ball not gone in the back of the net there? Odegaard. And then Smithy. It's courageous defending by Everton, especially Onana on the Smith Rowe effort. And even if Pickford doesn't, look how much Everton players are scrambling. Karma. Timber hasn't done anything, but he's so cold. Bro, it's lit, man. Shocking miss by Martin. Martin and Declan Rice should be on the score sheet today, but this is why we need a striker. Martin Odegaard to Trossard. Just relax. The move's dead initially. Let's just keep the ball. Trossard. Hey, movie. Come on, Trossard, man. The shot's cannoned off several people and found its way back here in our possession. Smith Rowe, hit it. Okay. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is coming off for Everton, and I think they're bringing on Banter. Spurs are winning 3-0. But, Man United are a goal up. Chelsea are still winning. Boy, what's the Premier League standings as well, man? Like, we know Luton are gone, more or less. We know Burnley are gone. No, sorry, Sheffield United, Burnley, they're gone. And yeah, Luton, they're all gone. I can't lie, this has been the crappiest relegation race in a minute. Everton have had some points deductions and they're still here. Martinelli, come on, bro. Come on, man. You're passing like you hate your teammates. Arteta, there's 15 minutes. Couple man needs to come off. Tomiyasu's clearly been fouled there, ref. It's a fighting thing. It's who wants it more now. It's just who wants it more. Literally. Desperation shots there. Calm down. Arteta, where's Jesus, man? Oh, we're in trouble. We got some defending to do. Garner down this left-hand side. There, right. Thank the Lord for Saliba. And actually, Zinchenko was switched on there. Emil Smith-Rowe. Trossard. Zini. Saliba. Afternoon all. Just tuning in as I had a fight night special with the lads yesterday. Big up yourself. Trusty got a red card for Sheffield United. Eze got a second goal. Oh, Trossard's tried to find the on-run in Emil Smith-Rowe. Look after it, Smithy. Trossard, was that the smartest? Somehow it's falling to Kai. Kai, oh, we're gone. Ref, what? Ref, what? Ref, what? Is it offside? Smith-Rowe is offside, to be fair. Arteta. Gabriel Jesus, man, come on. There's 15 minutes left. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. $87 points. Mazzo. Decore. Oh, this guy's giving free kicks for everything, man. Just being a god. Thank you. Arteta defo watches these streams. You defo do, man. You see, I'm just nailing all the subs, people. Nailing all the subs. Jesus is entering the fray. The problem is for who for? Ref. Fucking hell, Tarkowski's taking a piss. Ref, he's on the yellow as well. He's cutting it fine. Tarkowski's lumped it forward. Not getting no change out of Saliba. West Ham will do us a favour. That's what my brethren were saying. Your brethren must really be deluded, isn't it? I'm sorry, are you man seeing this attack without Saka? Don't take these games into the next seasons as a starter. Please, Jesus, I need you to score. Gabby Jesus, come on, man. The Martinelli thing was dead. To be fair, I think Martinelli's going to come off. Even if Trossard's been quiet, I think just he's our most informed attacker, give or take, with Kai. Don't want to sacrifice them. It's mad because it could be a straightforward take off Kai Havertz, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to see Kai Havertz come off the field at this moment. Timber. Declan Rice. Zinchenko, 13 minutes excluded. Eddie added on time, people. Zinni to Trossard. Declan Rice. What are we saying? Declan, what's that, fam? Timber, I love this guy's tigerish approach. Martinelli, come on. Hey. Martinelli. I don't want to, but Trossard. You just never know what Arteta is thinking, do you? Trossard, Meaty today, still a good player. Done your thing this season. Different protagonists and heroes every year. Timber's solid. I've been hyping him. I think he was moving like he could have been our signing of the summer. But to be fair, if Timber played a suitable amount with what Declan Rice is doing and Kai Havertz surprised, I don't know who we'd give it to. Go on, Tims. Odegaard, Timber. Emil Smith-Rowe, let's go, man. Come on. Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, Jesus. I don't care who scores, but it'd be nice. Go on, Jesus. Brazil. Someone just telling Brazil mode. Another one. Why are you wearing Adidas? I'm telling you, look, it's the boots. It's the boots. Declan, you got another chance. You've been off it today. Gabriel Jesus. Yo, what you doing, bro? See, come on. All right, that's why I love him. He's won it back. All right. Gave it away sillily. Come on, please. But he made up for it. Arsenal embodied in the game. Hey, top blue, you know what you're doing. Stop. Yeah, stop. Weren't embodied in when we took 4 points of you, though, was it? Fucking can. Martin Odegaard. Martinelli on this right-hand side. Brazil, please. Brazil. It's a decent delivery. Is there a hand on that? Did Pickford get a hand on it? I don't think so. Not looking like we got any ideas right now, but with 11 minutes left, we have hope. Nah, he got no hands on it. Love for the super chat. We need to buy another dog and call him nothing. That was funny still. Night boots are better. Trust. Listen, if these lot were wearing the night boots, they'd be doing all right. The only one that at Arsenal that can wear them crap boots is Saka. New Balance and that. Zinchenko takes the throw. Jesus tried to drop a shot. Ref, how is that theirs? Ay, ref. Come on, boys, man. Come on, man. Marty and Truss were awful. This game was shown. Pardon me. This game is shown. Need a winger. Need a striker. Need a midfield general, in my opinion. Someone that can really like a younger Jorginho, that kind of midfielder. But the game's not done yet, man. 10 minutes left. Stranger things have happened. Jesus. Zinchenko. We've used all 5 subs, right? Must have. Timber, Jesus, Zinchenko, Smith Rowe. Might be 4. Odegaard. Ref. Whoa. That's a yellow. That's a late one from McNeil. Shut up, man. How, you kicked his leg. What are you acting baffled for? Ref, that's got to be a yellow. GBH, no? He's got away with a few. It's definitely not a yellow, but you don't know until you ask. DJ, I'm going to see you at the start of next season. Keep well. That goal line angle wasn't available in Newcastle. Anthony to Arsenal, £100 million. You can't be an Arsenal fan if you want the worst for us. Come on, man. You got to believe. Go on, Timber, man. Get your goal. Ref, is there Everton handball there? Smith Rowe keeps it for us. No, Zinni, don't be a hero. Just go home. David Raya is in possession. Finds Martin Odegaard. Yo, I'm a bit scared, you know. Raya, Declan Rice. Yo, hey, you lot, could they do anything in this? Oh, Rice giving it away. Ramping. Thank the Lord it's gone out for an Arsenal throw. Boys, we've seen this kind of stuff happen. Declan Rice. 8 minutes. I will be covering the Euro games, man. So make sure you're following, you're subscribing, you're checking out my socials, and you're having the butchers. Because, yeah, the Euros, like, you're going to watch a lot of the games. There's not going to be many that we miss out on. Smith Rowe to Gabriel Jesus. To Martin Wondergaard. Come on, the conductor, man. Martinelli on this right-hand side. Delivers. Smith. I were gone. Oh, what? He's never going to fucking score for me again. We are never... Smith Rowe, I love you, man. Keep working hard. He struck it into the ground and it's hit the post. I've been waiting for this Emil Smith Rowe Premier League goal. I'm shameless, though. It's a positive impact from Smith Rowe. Ref, look how long Pickford's taking. Bro, try again next year, but next year will be harder for you again. No, this hurts, but we'll get through it. We bottled the league title 2 years straight. We need to perform better at home next season. Amen. William Saliba. Oh, Pickford's actually been booked. I was about to say William Saliba wins the header, but it's an offside. Curtains for Smith Rowe. Don't say that. Always the crossbar whimpering out. We've gone outside, man. Gabriel Jesus to Smith Rowe. Never give up to the end. Smith Rowe, lovely. Ref, how many? That's a yellow. That's another yellow. Has the Corey been booked? Ref, come on. I love underdog stories, man. Smith Rowe, Jesus, Martinelli, you know, the players that stocks on the floor. If you lot could score, it'd be great. Havertz's been given a yellow. Ref. What for? Okay. Odegaard delivers. Headed out by Braithwaite. Smith Rowe. Zinni. Martin Odegaard glides past 1 plus 2 and then gives it away. And now we got some defending. It's 4 against 3. We're in trouble. We're actually in trouble. And then you know what? Then I forgot we had Declan Rice. Lovely mopping up from Rice. Needs to do the 6th thing next year. He finds Wondergaard. Come on. It's got Martinelli. You got Havertz. You got Jesus. Come on, Martinelli. A bit of brilliance, please. Please. Tranquillo. Zinchenko. Gabriel Jesus. Come on, man. Bring back the 2022 August Gabriel Jesus. He would have just scored from some crazy angle for no reason. Just going to end as a draw. Gonna take a scrappy goal to win it. Martinelli's crossing has been good. Prem is low-key a setup. Most teams at 88 minutes, but our game in City games at 83. Zinchenko. I mean, Pickford and his defenders are starting to shout at each other, but they've dealt with that. Doesn't feel like we're going to have the quality in the final third, which, as someone said, at best, it's looking like we just need to get a scrappy one and keep it moving, man. Doesn't look like there's anything else on the table in that regard. Never get up to the end. 6 minutes left. There's Everton is bread and butter for them, man. They're so good at that. Gabriel Jesus, we're gone. It's deflected again off of Everton, man. Boys, keep going. Arteta needs to hold the maddest corn. Siding with selling off Gabriel Jesus more and more. We just need depth. End of story. Rotation has been poor. Just compare the minutes played between us and City. You'll have the answers. Amen, really. Odegaard delivers. It's the camera angle, man. The camera angle on the TV makes me believe like the chance is more dangerous than it actually is. Odegaard to Jesus. Jesus, I can't lie. Ashley Young was not here for no Jogo Benito. He just absolutely nicely just stole the ball back from you. Saliba wins the header. Smith Rowe's back there defensively. Zinni. Pardon me. Got 3 of our most creative players on the pitch, Still can't find a way. Martinelli's cross. He's hung it up to Havertz, who's headed over. Hey, Havertz. Take that frustration out on the pitch. I love the fact that he's kicked out of the post because it's a glimpse into the mindset. 87 minutes on the clock, boys. Keep going. How many subs, seriously, have there been? Timbers come on. Smith Rowe's come on. Jesus has come on. Zinni's come on. Gamble, Fabio Vieira, one of them kind of brothers for no reason. Got a gamble now. They're saying 70 million for Braithwaite. Bring in Tony as we need a striker. Cole poor header. Kai poor header, but like he is mad. No Arsenal player is him, but Anthony is him. Arsenal can benefit long term from that signing. 3-2 West Ham. Light, man. Light, fam. Because we're out here giving the ball away cheaply and we're about to concede if we don't fix up. No foul team, but maybe on a yellow, you know. For the next few years, we need to focus on winning the champs. No, it's not going to count. Handball. There you go. Oh, that's a dodgy... All right, we're in. Jesus. Them man are offside. You got to do it alone. Jesus. Odegaard. All right, we nicked it. Blood. Oh, we did it. Has the ball... No, is it offside? I've said we're not going out like that. It means nothing because we're not going to win the Prem, but at least it means we win this game and we've come back from behind. Everyone just... I mean, do you know what it is? I like that from Havertz because even he can't hide his face. You can see, like, out of all the goals that man has scored, that's the most muted celebration. He's frustrated with the game, probably frustrated with certain elements of us this year. And obviously this game, and he obviously knows the ramifications for the Prem. Shout out to Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard is, I don't know, man. On another day, this could have been mad, but Odegaard's got 2 assists. Credit to Odegaard, Kai Havertz, and Jesus. That's why you pressed. The first time we pressed half decent today, we've got a little change out of it. I'm going to say, did you mean that, Odegaard? That was Bandulu, but I'm going to say, did you? I don't know. I don't know if he's passed that, miskicked it, and it's gone to the path. Smash the like button. I honestly don't know what's going on there. I don't care. I always say I don't care who scores, how we score, just that we score. And in moments like that, brilliant. Checking handball. I knew something was booky. I knew something. So that's why Kai was doing the shy celebration thing. I knew something was Bandulu about this. I knew something was up, man. Something felt up. I told you this ref, man. It's the ref. It's all the ref. I've been saying all day there's something wrong with you. Handball where, bro? Allow it, fam. Handball where? I need this Gabriel Jesus involvement as well. I've been bleeding for Gabriel Jesus to do well. I said Martinelli was going to bag. He ain't done that. Some of the stocks of my most favorite players are on the floor. Martinelli ain't bagged. Jesus is about to get shagged. Smith Rowe, the reality is I'm just excited about hitting the post now. Come on, it's the last game of the season, like, man. Did we bust case? Did we bust case? I did say Kai's going to have a big impact on the game. No decision. Go, yes, sir! Switch on now, please. Switch on now. Please. Please switch on. This has been stress. And I mean, based on how we played today, boy, I'm happy the season's done this like after today, innit? We're almost at 300 likes. We're at 272 people. Buy low, sell high on Martinelli stocks. Boy, man saying, come on, West Ham. Dead all of that, man. Sean Dyche, stop moaning, man, please. Too much moaning. How's that hit his hand as well? Allow it. Tarkowski deserves that. This is what you get when you press well. Normally, you end up with a U, but yeah, you get the point. Boy. Big up Kai Havertz. What's that? 13 league goals now for Kai? He definitely got a shout to be one of the signings of the season, slightly. Purely because of the expectations. On a shameless one. Exactly. Like, what's he meant to do? Hammer's goal disallowed. Boy. Decore. Everton don't need you, man. Too little, too late. Look at a Spurs fan talking. By all means, if you support Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, these clubs, run your bants. Spurs run bants. You lot get the fucking DVDs out if this was you lot this year or last year. You already got them DVDs out. That time we lost on purpose, even though our manager didn't want to. Martinelli, I need you to improve your decision making next year. Got a lot of love for you and a lot of time, but it's childish. It's mad childish. You're gonna end up like Rashford, and at least he can point to he's scored a couple of season double figures. Martinelli, move, man. What are you doing? Bro, I'm never selling Martinelli stocks. At the end of the day, he's Brazilian. Smith Rowe, Martinelli, Jesus, please. I need something. Even Declan Rice, shamelessly. Someone scored. Someone scored, please. Why celebrate when Arsenal win no trophy? Because you're winning the game of football, mate. I understand the bans, but make it make sense. People that are still thinking about West Ham is nuts to be. Trust me. Lashing out for no reason. How's that lashing out? It's facts. Riley, Spurs can't talk, bro. Like, remember, you're a cool guy, but like, and I hear it. Say Arsenal bottled it and stuff, but remember, you speak to, you support Spurs. Have manners. You never did it. Oh, Timber's bringing out the Dutch body feints. Oh, you see next year, Timber, fit Timber, or the guard. Bring me a centre mid and a striker. We might be lit. Oh, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. Next goal, I'm selling them Nelly stocks off. I can't lie. We'll get over this. But it's looking spooky. I can't lie to you. Timber. Hey, Timber. Next season, you're going to do big things at this football club, Martinelli. Declan Rice. Come on, boys. There's a minute left. We definitely got a third goal here. Real Madrid are bigger than a lot of clubs. That's cool. The very sense of being in the same sentence as them is great. Ref. I think it's in the box, though. I don't think it's a free kick, ref. Everton hype. Yeah. Ooh. He tried to catch Pickford off the line there. Pickford saved it. I don't think the ref would have allowed it. The ref's done that. I mean, Pickford's got banter. He did that on purpose. Zinny, Zinny tried to catch him off his line. He just had a bit of banter with Zinny doing that. I hear it. I like that, Zinny. Either way, Pickford's had a good season. Pickford's had a very good season, actually, for Everton. Arsenal should sign Timber's twin for no reason. No bottle this season. We lit unfortunate events. People are going to get onto us. Look, my man Sloth, you're just getting a hard on by trolling. Like, drop points against Fulham and Newcastle as well. We had plenty of times, man. It's not been enough, but we got again next year, man. And a lot of fans of other clubs, I get it, the game's the game. But when they stop laughing at Arsenal and worry about what's going on over there, they're not happy. Oh, Timber, you're going to do great things next season. That's a lovely switch of play to Jesus. Jesus, forget everyone. Brazil stuff, come on. Brazil stuff, come on. Gabriel Jesus. Martin Wondergaard. You're doing too much, Odegaard. You're doing too much. Lovely. Tomiyasu. Slyly, Tomiyasu could be Arsenal's man of the match today. Odegaard and Zinni, come on. See, Timber, just no risk, just back to Rayo quickly. Hey, Timber, we're going places with you. No, you're going places. You are going places. Certain man spent 100 million going to Ajax, didn't come back with nothing lit. I know West Ham got Kudus. I know we got Timber. Boy. Gabriel Jesus down this left-hand side. Too much. Too much. Have you won the league? Chance, have you lot won the league? Are you lot in the Champions League? Your manager's bold for no reason. Like, he said errors come to an end. Talk about you lot. Martinelli. Over the bar. When you're done laughing about Arsenal winning the league and you look at your team, I know if we brought back Casemiro, brought back Pogba, brought Varane, your team is mad shit. Like, you gas up your centre-back. He's conceded 7 goals against Anfield. I know Saliba gets man of the match over them sides. Allow it. If getting laughed at for getting 87 points and it's still not being enough, I'm here for it. But then what we laughing at you lot for? What we laughing at you lot for? City won. Hey, get that off my TV. Big up City. Look, pitch parades and that. Big up the 10 City fans. I'm sour. Well, health and safety, boy. Like the fans are at. And that's the end of the game, man. Big up my football club, man. We came back from behind. It weren't pretty. It was actually quite horrible. But we're mentality monsters. We came back from behind, man. Allow it, man. United, stop. Chelsea, stop. And again, whatever you say about my football club and what we've done or not done this season, cool. We 87 points. We didn't win the league. We do our homework as to why we didn't. But did we beat your club? Did your point, if you support Fulham, West Ham, Aston Villa, Newcastle, if you take it Bayern Munich, you can laugh at my football club this season. I just know if we've rocked up at your ground and taken 3 points, or you've come to the Emirates and we've dealt with you, great. No one in the top 6 can have chat for us. It's just unfortunate that it don't mean nothing. Parade, dead. We go again next year, man. The dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. But away from all of that, Arsenal fan, football fan, whatever club you lot support, it's always a pleasure to watch football, react football, talk football with you lot. And likewise, all the watch-alongs people, the Champions League, the Prem, teams that are not even necessarily related to us. Brother, what the fuck is that Arsenal fan crying for? What are you crying? Whoever is the cameraman for TNT Sports, you're so bad, man. You're nasty. You're a nasty piece of work. Because they're just going around the Emirates and finding the softest of Arsenal fans. What are you crying for? Why am I crying? Yes, it's unfortunate not to win the league title, but you knew it weren't happening today. This is not Disney Channel. The season's been great. 87 points, top 6, clean sheets, different goal scorers, bare great things. Hey, the way they're chatting to Smith Rowe, it looks like his days might be numbered. But it weren't enough. It weren't enough. And we can, if getting laughed at for 87 points, I'll have that. Because once rivals are stopping laughing at Arsenal and we have healthy discord with other clubs, certain man got no structure at their football team. Certain man spent £1 billion. They're not lit. Certain man, we're going to have to see what their new bold manager is bringing. Postecoglou might even skate as well. 89 points. Apologies, you're right. 89 points because we won today. You're right. It's calm. Boys, head up. And you lot as well. As I was saying, fans of the channel, it's amazing. We're not going anywhere because we're going to be watching the Euros together. Obviously, we've got to review the season, so there's content in that regards. There's hella things to come. And to be fair, in life, you have to thrive off competition. And I genuinely think Pep sees Liverpool, Klopp, yeah, I'm just going to get better. Arsenal, you think you can, Arteta, you can leave my sort of reign and eclipse me. It fuels these man. These City are what can you say in it? Amazing football club. You have to be gracious in victory. City, big them up for winning. For Arsenal, we don't know if we're going to be here again. As much as I think this season's been good, at the end of the day, there's nothing etched in history, but there's something to build on. What I would say, Arteta, you're not crying, are you? Okay, my guy, no tears. Use this disappointment, because this disappointment has to drive you to get even quicker. As much as it's romantic that we had a difficult December period, and since the start of 2024, we started moving to teams. Maybe if we got out of that quicker, maybe if we held on to leads, You know, there's so many times we dropped dumb points this season. Unfortunately, I know we can't win all, you know, we can't win them all, and we will drop points. But those have been the moments. And for some of these boys, unfortunately, you know, you're not gonna be on the next train to where we're going. Because some of the players who helped us get top 4 weren't the guys to help us, you know, get in the top 4 in the next season and become title contenders. Some of you that are part of this title contending thing, you might not, by God's grace, the day we win the Premier League in these things, you might not be about for that. Boys, I'm proud of you lot this season. It only goes so far because we need to start winning stuff. But boys, I don't want to see no heads dropped. I don't want to see no one feeling sorry for themselves. It is what it is. The dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. It's never an L. It's always a lesson. Boy, it was in my head, anyways. In hindsight, the damage was done in December, innit, really. And as much as I love Mikel Arteta, big up my manager, you're doing the right things. I do for even like today, a lack of striker, a lack of central midfield, really just having 12 really, in my opinion, but 14 players max that we really trust, it's a myth. I think we gave a good account of ourselves in the Champions League, but it's a feeling of what if. And we've shot ourselves in the foot several times. Boy, Ramsdale Smith Rowe, he's saying Bear Man's days are numbered. Proud of them, man, but it's a good run, man. Coach Carter settings. You saw the video that came out yesterday. We're Coach Carter right now, man. I don't know why I feel so bummed out, though. I feel if Liverpool won the league, I wouldn't mind that. But just because it's City, I guess. To be fair, I'll be real. I'd rather City than everyone. I don't know City fans like that. I don't want United to win it because they won't shut up. Liverpool won't shut up. Chelsea won't shut up. Them kind of clubs won't shut up. But Spurs winning the league title, well, we don't even have to get into that. Pardon me. I'll miss Smith, bro. We can call City cheats and 115 charges, but at the end of the day, that's coming from a place of hurt, isn't it? Like, these man are lit. Like, Pep is lit. The players are lit. And I think Liverpool and Arsenal had to push them to be better. I know Arsenal are the talking point. Liverpool were, but Arsenal became the talking point in the last 2 years. People forget City went unbeaten since December, you know, and they broke some of their own stats, but it's like nobody, because City are so good, nobody really cares about it. So when you've got a team that thrives off pressure or thrives off people trying to come for their spot like Manchester City, you've got Pep, you've got everything they've got. All you can do is applaud them for doing better than us, which you have to be gracious in defeat. And we need to go back to the drawing board. There's so much things we can arrest, in my opinion, internally before we talk about other things, before we get into positions again where some of you are hoping for West Ham to get points, or some of you, I'd rather you do the West Ham thing. Some of you are quite frankly twerking for Spurs, really and truly. The Spurs, the first North London derby, Chelsea away, Newcastle away, Aston Villa home and away, Fulham away, worst performance this season, Fulham at home. So many times we dropped stupid points. And there was even times where we won games and these talking points were there. That's all we can do is look internally. Everyone's going to get better next season. Like, it don't mean it's always going to be us or we're not going to have a wobbly season. Chelsea are going to get better. United are going to get better. Liverpool are going to get better. City are going to get better. Arsenal are going to get better. Let's go again. We'll get older and bolder next year. Thanks for the season, big man. Big up yourself. I can't lie. We just need a couple more 30 dons. Same number of wins, same goal difference, and we took 4 to 6 points from them. That's clear improvement. A few more changes and another year of maturity gained. Said it there. The man said it there. Exactly that. So, yes, on one hand, people can banter us, run their jokes, do what they're doing. We can be disappointed, but that's also at play as well. That's also at play as well. This has to be a summer of unpopular decisions, if I'm completely honest with you. And I'm not saying that because I want it to be naturally. It's going to be, you know, a couple of these guys that are good lads in the group and whatnot, they're going to have to be cut loose. Can't take everyone on this journey. Kai Havertz, I've got a newfound respect for you because you're the first, like, you kind of made, I'm reaching, but you, for me, how you're moving kind of sums up the what I feel anyways, what do you call it again? The change room's going to be. Because you could see visible disappointment from Kai Havertz when he scored. Now, yes, focus on the game, but you can see what's going to happen. But this is what, like, as much as I love the manager, when he sits there and says stuff like, "Oh, I've dreamed that we're going to win it" and stuff, this stuff sounds great. It sounds great, and I'm not doubting it, but it's got to mean something, man. And you can see the hurt on the boy's face. It's mixed emotions, because on one hand you can see a sense of pride, but on the other hand, it's a case of what if, because that's genuinely how I look at this season now. What if we won certain games or did certain things differently? Where would we be? Like, where would we be in the Premier League fight? Where would we be if we had six extra points on the board? The Champions League, cool. We gave a good account of ourselves, but where would we be if certain things didn't happen against Bayern Munich? I'm reaching the FA Cup. If we could put the ball in the back of the net, we might have a cup final. So we need to arrest these things. Sometimes we're our best friends and worst enemies. We can sit here and hide behind, which I don't think is wrong, the powerhouse that City is and all of these things. But have we been spending correctly? Have we done everything correctly? The December period effed us, man. And I actually feel when you look back at certain moments this season, quite simply put, you need another option up front. You need a wide option. And we need to address central midfield. Other than that, everything's been decent. Like, you look at the individual statistics, you look at the points on the board, the clean sheets, the goals scored, the top 6 record, you know, the form we've put in. At one point this year, teams are just getting cleared out at halftime. Their fans are leaving. There's a lot to like. There's a lot to like about what we've done. Like, we've been the best performing team in the Premier League. No, we haven't, because City have won it. But if we go away from them powerhouses, and again, on one hand, we have to hold any banner anyone else has got for us. But there's a lot to admire. Down to us to definitely not get complacent, because we have no grounds to be complacent. We ain't won no Prems or no champs, and just get bigger and better. It's disappointed. It's bittersweet. That's the best way for me to put it. It's bittersweet. It's the hope that kills. And I know throughout the season, I make a big run and Joe, I don't look at the league table. I don't know what's going on. Of course, I fucking know what's going on. And again, it gets to the point, even reflected in Arteta, because I think, gassing myself, but I think me and Arteta kind of think the same way. As the season's going on, obviously, it's becoming more evident that we're in the Premier League title race. So there's no PR for us. We need to make unpopular decisions. Tomorrow, centre midfielder. Tomorrow, striker. Tomorrow, winger. Hella man need to come out of the club respectfully. And the players that are sold, they need to be sold for decent money. You know, farewell El Nene as well. Smith Rowe, I hope to see you next season. Ramsdale, I hope to see you next season. Partey, I hope to see you next season. New central midfielder, I hope to see you next year. Striker as well. Big up El Nene, man. We're going to miss you. And you lot as well, the main thing as well. Big up you lot, man, that follow my channel, ups and downs, highs and lows. A toast for you lot, matter of fact. Matter of fact, a shot for you lot. A shot for you lot, because you lot deserve this. A toast. Big up you lot, man. Big up you lot, man. Bittersweet, man. Whoever made that saying up, they're in their bag, man. They were in their bag. They were in their bag. They were in their bag, man. What's happened to Fabio this season, bro? He's been dead, bro. When we start to do our reviews, Fabio's, you know, there's a lot of players that ain't been lit. Arteta, thank you, man. Because people can say what they want. We're fucking competitive again, man. Yes, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with being competitive. It needs to correlate to trophies. But we're competitive, man. I will take being laughed at for getting 87 points. If we're bottlers, if we're this, if we're that, if we're the third, calm. 87 points. This is a long way from back-to-back 8th. This is a long way from, again, these Arsenal fans are crazy. Certain man relying on Norwich to beat Spurs on the final day of the season. We've come a long way. Getting laughed at for losing to Bayern Munich in the Champions League and not pipping Pep Guardiola with, respectfully, a novice manager at the helm. Cool, I love this. 89, apologies. I keep forgetting that we've actually won today. You know, I'm still in 87 mode. I keep forgetting. Apologies. 89 points. I sit here in August and I always say to you, look, if you're talking about winning a Premier League, for me, you need to be looking at 90 points. If we looked at 90 points and we got 89, that just shows the fine margins. We need to really scrutinize what these fine margins are, how we, you know, get them on our side, because the last 2 years, there's no shame in losing to Manchester City. There's absolutely no shame in losing to Man City. They won the treble last year. I hope they do the double. I hope they batter Man United in the FA Cup final, yeah? Simple as that. The game's the game. But there's so many things internally that have cost us. We've done a good job really ticking with injuries. Timber's been out for the whole year, and you saw what he was doing at the end. You think, what if? Partey's had injuries. We've coped with the Xhaka's cut. But I think there's a lot for Arteta. I think Arteta, as much as I like the fact that you believe in these players and they do well, and us fans, we always want more, we always want more, we always want more things, we always want better things. But I think sometimes, as much as I think you've assessed a great team, I think there's a lot of romance behind it. I think, other clubs, I'm not saying Jorginho shouldn't stay, but Jorginho's had to overplay this season because we haven't signed a centre mid. As much as I like how Kai Havertz can play as a false nine, doing quite well, and Arteta's never hidden from his versatility. Let's be very honest. Gabriel Jesus' form, his injury, players not being available, Kai Havertz's adaptability, it was all a fortunate bit of circumstances that saw the guy go up front. He was shit in midfield. Midfield, again, is costing us. It cost us against Aston Villa at the Emirates. It cost us against Chelsea at their place. It cost us in the North London derby. Other than that, we have been ticking over. Now we're at that junction. This is title contenders. This is really getting over the line. So in the summer for KSE, yeah, for Mikel Arteta, there's serious. Do we want to get over the line? It's down to us. Ultimately down to us now. So I'm proud of the boys. But, and it looks like my mic's clocked off as well. What's going on here? Because at the end of the day, City have gone, City at the business end, they've done it. Since December, they've done it. City don't have the best of records against the top six, which ours is faultless. That tells you where they can go. Why for that? Hold that stuff, man. Look at this agenda, though. Make sure you're subscribing if you're trolling, and hitting the like button. With City only going to get better and champs, you lot are holding on to Trossard like he's up. Why is Trossard catching corn? I do think there's romance, man. Big up Trossard, though. 12 goals this season. Fabio, Tavares, Lokonga, Paul Bies, ship them out. Not at the level we need. Lokonga should be at West Ham and Fulham's. If Rodrigo is available, go get him. Everyone's hating on Trossard. Yes, he's not world class, but he's contributed a lot this season for a backup option. Arguably, has done better than Martinelli and Jesus this year. He has. I think all them men there are squad players. Boy. Who was it? No one was good like that today. Declan Rice weren't good. Trossard weren't good. Martinelli hit and miss. Pardon me. Odegaard, I think, hit and miss. He was started well and then hit and miss. Oh, man, we got the job done, man. Business end of the season. Bro, whatever people say, bro, we've lost once in 2024 for this season. It's not enough because we didn't get over the title, over the line. But it's not like, that's a madness, I can't lie to you. Unfortunately, what Arsenal are doing, or I can't say achieving because we ain't achieved nothing, but all the things we've done, it means nothing because for the footballing community, because we haven't won the league. And when you've got a team like Manchester City, nothing you do is going to look wavy. One Premier League loss in 2024. One. And in other years, when you're playing Man United at Old Trafford, when you're playing Spurs, there's therefore another top 16 we had to play around this time. It might have been City. People are licking their lips. The old Arsenal is, oh my God, they would have lost all of them. We lived to fight another day. Like, we took this to the last day of the season. It weren't enough. It just weren't enough. Two truths can be true in the same realm. It would have been nice. Declan Rice in his first season. Saliba and Gabriel. Don't get it twisted. Benjamin White. I would say Benjamin White and Aaron Ramsdale in particular, because there was a lot said about those players when they signed for our club, internally and externally, with man like Gary Neville. And you can see the transformation based on the fact of they've questioned Gary Neville questioned Benjamin White's signing, and now he's put him in his team of the season. Now, I will never get at a man for admitting he's wrong, which he's done. We're moving forward. The question now is getting over the line. And I would say for Arteta, I personally think, this is just all me, I think there's too much romance with certain players. I think certain players have to play a bit more than they are. I think now we need to ask ourselves, and I'm not saying we're going to turn into City buying players for 100 million. We need to sign 30 guys now. Like, there's too much romance around certain strikers, people used in midfield. Again, where injuries are concerned, injuries happen and we've been ticking over, but we're saying the same things about certain other players. And this is all me. For Arteta, I need to see us respect the FA Cup a bit more. I do think the Champions League was a learning curve and we shot ourselves, everybody shot themselves in the foot. But I think we need to address centre mid. I think 99% of our problems have come from lack of midfield options or in midfield. And we probably need another attacker. I would love a winger and a striker. If you can't get that, we need another one. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right. Just need to keep going, innit? Really? Bro, just smash the like button. Shut the fuck up, man. I knew the trolls were coming. Appreciate you, American Gunner. Ethan, listen, Ethan's going to get game time, but cool, man. Like, he's a very young lad. Saka really carries this team, man. We look dreadful in that, right? And again, I do think everybody can score goals. We've got some good attackers, and I expect a lot of these guys to get collectively as a team, 80-odd goals. I expect us to be around there next year. But I said it in the last 2 Augusts, and I'll say it this upcoming August. If you sit there in August, right, and we sit there as Arteta and say we need X amount of clean sheets, cool. You've got the players think in a certain way, we can get that. When you look at goals, who is going to get 20 league goals? You ain't got a striker that's going to do that. Which one of our wingers? Big up Trossard, but Bukayo Saka is the only attacker that you could probably bet your life savings is going to get double digits or double figures in some capacity in the Prem. You don't know Trossard's going to do that. He's done it, though. You don't know Jesus is going to do that. He's done it. You don't know Martinelli or Odegaard are going to do that. These are unanswered questions. Go and look at City. You know Haaland's getting certain things. You know, in theory, Foden, Bernardo, these guys are getting certain things. So it's a learning curve, man. Ultimately, it's you didn't get over the line, innit? But everything don't really matter unless you get over the line. But there's things to take, man. And for those saying we didn't win a trophy, are we forgetting August? English Super Cup, shameless. I need to. So yeah, realistically, and romance aside, who do you think want to do this summer? I love Bruno Gomes and Isaac personally, but I don't see that happening. I'd love Sesko. I can't hear anything. We need to sign a centre mid. Midfield needs to be addressed. Striking needs to be addressed. You need a winger. Need one more defensive body. Need to stop relying. It's not even true to say we're relying on stuff, but there's certain men that just keep getting injured, and we need to address that. Big up Smith Rowe, man. Hit the bar a lot of times, but yeah, man. It is what it is, man. People twerking for City, shameless. They've completely broken these, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. I can't lie. You're at the wrong channel if you think you're gonna see tears. I hear it. You know, these bullets ain't got no name on it. I hear it, but this ain't the channel for that. You need to go and see them idiots. But yeah, it's always go again, and we never cross the line. I'll support this club and the team and the manager, but we left with nothing. Told man, don't get excited. In life, it's the hope that kills. I understand, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I just want to say, I'm shameless, but I have to protect my football club. Last year, Arsenal were criticised, and everyone knows we were top of the table for 200 odd games, odd days, right? I ain't saying names, but I know it weren't Arsenal. And I know it weren't the people who won the league. It might have been someone that was involved in the title challenge when it was a 3-horse race. Certain teams led the Premier League for the longest amount of days, and nobody's saying they're bottlers or anything. In the manager's last season as well. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm just saying. No more sentimental attitude from this club. We need a clear out of those not good enough and quality in. DGC at the Real Rose, thank you. You've been excellent. Out for a drink and to enjoy what's left of the sun. Chat has been enjoyable. Enjoy your juice. Enjoy everybody that's going out and doing what they're doing. That's all you can do, man. Stop thinking about football. It's done now, isn't it? Really and truly. The only team above Arsenal is City. The big money cheats. Heads up, you Gooners. I mean, I hear that with the City comments, but then where do you draw the line with morality in football? Of course, you want everyone to operate in things, and cheating is cheating. But is there a single football club that is ethical? Is there ethics in football? You know, again, I love my football club, but what is that on the thing? And I know it's not the same, but are we mad that they're doing that, or are we just mad that they're doing it better? I don't know, man. Boy. All the ops take a look in the mirror. Come on, man. Best season in 20. It's unlucky, man. Hey, Woozy, sometimes I think you're a good guy, and then I think back to the Football Manager streams. Boy, like Aisha saying, here we go again next year. But I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm tired of this next year thing. Like, I'm tired of this next year thing. I just know checking my phone. There's look. Why is there bare phone calls? Like, why is there... Again, this is just like when Spurs lost to City. You'd think Arsenal won. Look at this. 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 Like, this is, you know what it is with Arsenal this year? So much people projecting. Like, to all my friends, and I'm not gonna name names, Steph, Reddy Wren, the list will go on. Why are you lot so onto me? Calling off my phone, doing all these mad things. My team didn't lose. Like, what's going on? I don't look at the league table. In fact, I'm a liar. I say I look at it, May. Fuck it. Let me see, because I haven't looked at this since August. Wow, Arsenal got 89 points. Wow. 2 points off City. Less draws than them as well. But this is why you can't lose in this thing, man. Because this is why losing in the Prem with this team is fucked, because they've got 7 draws, 2 more than us. Hey, Arteta, for an apprentice against Pep, you're doing your thing, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad man. I'm proper bad man, so I have to be honest. I just thought to myself, there's Arsenal fans older than me that seen bigger glory days, but I'm 29, so I got to see the back end of us being successful, and then this Emirates stuff. There's some of you that ain't seen us win the Prem. At least I've seen that in their life. Shit, boy, it's peak on the roads, man. And as I always say, the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately, man. The game is the game, dog. The game is the game, man. Big up Josh for resubscribing with Amazon Prime. K as well. All right, big up RDF as well for the raid. Didn't even clock that. Lobo, J Money, John, Daddy, hey, 30. Let's activate. Didn't even watch that. I should have been paying attention to Twitch, but yeah, man. That's crazy. 89 points. I never knew that. What's happened this year? I never knew that. Thanks for the great coverage this year. And you know what it is with some of you rival fans, especially those that comment, yeah, on us YouTubers. I know in you lot's heart, yeah. You just banter me because I support Arsenal. I know in your heart you don't really want to fling corn my way. It's just the game is the game. Now, big up rants, man. Big up rants. Shout sounds trophyless. Who's trophyless this season? Who's trophyless this season? Seriously, talk facts. We didn't win the Prem. We did not win the Champs. We did not win the FA Cup. We did not win, the League Cup. Who's trophyless this year? Who's trophyless this year? Who is trophyless this year? Is this not the 2023-24 season? Who's trophyless, cuz? What's that? Is that not English Super Cup? Shameless. What's that? Is that not this season? We got a rollie, bro. Like, it might be fake, but we got a rollie, cuz. We're not involved. Like, what do you mean? We won silverware, bro. We won silverware. Timber signed this season, so this is legit pictures. What are you talking about? We're definitely not trophyless. Who's trophyless? Have you been watching football this year? Come on, man. Come on. Next year, your year, right? I hear it. Riley, you support Tottenham Hotspur. You're excluded from the bans. You've got 2 wins in 6 now. Your manager's vexed. Bro, Havertz talking to black guy. Right. Who's that? Havertz, who's that? Introduce me. What's that? Who's that? Like, you know what? Let's stay professional. You support Spurs. Stop, man. That's one thing I can say about myself. I did not support Spurs. I didn't hold myself out for them and there. So, like, I'm not a prick. Like, respectfully, like, I'm not doing that. It doesn't make sense. Arsenal fans will call Spurs bottlers all year, all round, and then you're relying on them to beat one of the greatest teams this year, and in general in the modern day. Sounds great to me. You lot do your thing. I wish I was like that. Pick up you lot, man. Shameless, bro. Like, bro, man got golden glove. Like, listen. Somebody said Arsenal is trophyless this season. I don't see that. Like, bro, is that not Declan Rice? He's just signed for our club. I don't know about being trophyless. That's you lot taking. The goal has to be 100 points. We ain't got 100 points in us. I do think we have 90 based on what we've seen. I think we've got easily 70, 80. Easily 70 with what we're doing this year. 80, 90. You could, it's now getting to that 80, 90 region. 100 points, bro. I need to look around and see several world-class players. I need to look around and have a striker like Haaland, for example. I need to see Kevin De Bruyne's and Rodri's, and I need to see these kind of things. I don't see that. Big up DG, respect the attitude, proud of the team, but still wanting more. Some of my favorite other YouTubers have been a bit shameful this season. Ari Arteta still wanting him out. Listen, I think everyone's allowed to have their opinion. I advocate, if you want, whatever your opinion is, present logic, then you can do what you want. If you don't do that, then what can I tell you? But yeah, we're just focused on us, man. So yeah, big up yourselves, man. Don't get twisted though. Like, City got put in the spliff, even though they won the league. Liverpool got put in the Riz. Chelsea, Spurs, like, bro, whatever the pagans got to say, you know what on. Next year you have to win it. Red Spurs. If you was doing all of that, you're different. Hey, big up them man there. Keep the faith, trust the process. Hey, big up Uncle and my man. Is that Saka's again? Okay, Saks. Okay, scoring on and off the field, my guy. Yeah. Who you got on the back of your shirt? My old name, DG13. Pep is inevitable. Football's an easy game, man. You play it at the end, Pep collects. Arteta, sign a new deal. Pep, leave next year. United, keep doing what you're doing. And we're all right, man. What started against Nottingham Forest ends against Everton. I can't believe how the year's flown, bro. Like, still ain't got no sideburns though. The game's rigged, but like, it's all dawned on me, man. Like, I'm actually upset, like, not because of the season necessarily, because like, you lot, man, really, you lot have been supporting the channel, watching games midweek, Saturday, Sunday, and it's locked off now, isn't it? Come on. You know my thing. If we had a proper striker like Haaland, we would have won the league with 2 or 3 games to spare. I hear it, man. But it's all coulda, woulda, shoulda, really. You're not wrong, but it's all coulda, woulda, shoulda. I won't be watching another Premier League match until City get punished. It's a sham. You ain't gonna be watching a lot of football for a while, man. Like, in life, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, innit? City got the money for the best lawyers. They're busting all cases. Like, it's been a pleasure, DG. You have to run. Looking forward to going forward. Take care, brother. Best to all here. And until next time, you're great with the words, man. We'll still be here for the Euros and the random vids, DG. And for the ones that ain't, we see them again. Cheers for all the streams, DG. Been a crazy ride this year. I wonder why Eddie couldn't get a loan in January at least. Man said Eddie Corn. For me, central midfield, man. And it's another year, I'm going to say, until I sit here, not that I am important or anything, until I genuinely, because let's be honest, when it comes to knowing ball, yeah, we're clear. Until I sit here and I'm fully confident in Arsenal central midfielders, Arsenal centre midfield options, better yet, I'm screaming we're not winning the Prem. Be honest, we'll have romantic moments, we'll do this thing, but it's not Disneyland. When it's ugly, like football, life is so beautiful, it's ugly. Business end, City have done their thing. We can be proud and all these things, but you didn't do it. 20 years from now, not to negate and disrespect anything Arteta and his players have done. No one's going to give a fuck about 2023, 24 because there's nothing etched in history. I hope this is the protagonist to win shit, but yeah, man. Wouldn't want to win a league with City .points would be meaningless. I can't lie to you, I'm shameless. Just give me the league title. Just give me the league title. It's like when people rub out Liverpool's achievements, say, "Oh, it was during COVID." Okay, cool. Like I see my players with the pictures and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Who do you think is leaving City next year? Bernardo Silva, but that might be a cop out. No, what reason you got to leave City though? Really? You know what? Hot take, Pep. Because I think in the next couple of years, in the next year, they're gonna bust all those 115 charges. They're gonna like nothing's gonna come of that. I think that's the only thing keeping Pep beyond the obvious of him wanting to achieve. I don't think Pep Guardiola wants to leave, which is essentially his legacy and his club. Respectfully to City, let's be honest, you lot were little boys until the P's, and Pep took it on a madness. If you lot still had Pellegrini and Mark Hughes, you might have won a Prem, but everyone might have been levels. I don't think he wants to leave like a rat scurrying in the alleyway, on the underground or something. I just think they bust that. He's left legitimately now. They can't get onto him. They can't think. I don't think he wants to desert them on a coward. It's not a cowardly thing, but a cowardly thing. But yeah, trust me, bro. Run all of them, bro. If they do catch cases and they get guilty, run me my shit. While we're here, Barcelona 2006 Champions League, run that as well. Pep wants a challenge, bro. Pep's bored. He created Arteta. I'm being like Banter, but he created Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola created Arteta. Arteta is now challenging. The man's bored, bro. The man's completed it, bro. Go Italy. Go Italy. Like Pep plays this thing like Football Manager. Man picked one of the smallest clubs in the Prem. Big City. Come on now. Come on, respectfully. Like, it's not where you were, it's where you're going. You're big dogs now, but you lot were nothing. Pep souped it up. Calm. Go somewhere else, man. Go manage Crawley Town or something, please. Pep only likes coaching with the best and the resources. If the charges come in, he's gone. To be fair, though, I'm not saying you're saying this, but people always call Pep a checkbook manager, even though his early stage at Barcelona, the players he integrated and everything he did would show that that's not really true. But even if he was, who cares? If you're going to get the highest level chef, if you go central London and go and look at all them great chefs at them expensive restaurants, you have to bring them the best ingredients in it. From a business point of view, probably not, but you have to bring them the best ingredients. If Pep is saying, bring me £1,000 lobster and this and that, and I'll make the best meal, which he's doing on the football stage, calm. City is a science experiment. Why people don't care about them winning every year, really? I hear that. I don't care because I don't know City fans. There's so many of my best friends that I grew up with. My best friend, essentially, pause for all his best friend stuff, is a Spurs fan. You think I ever want to see Spurs? I don't need to worry about that. But you think I ever want to see Spurs, United, Spurs, United, Chelsea, Liverpool, United? You think these things actually pee me off if they win? If City win, you could. And even the rival fans, the new thing is bantering Arsenal, but that's better than Arsenal winning shit. Rodri, best bro, they got too many guys. Why would Pep go build a team with no money at this point? He's got nothing to prove, man. But still, please go back to Barcelona. They need you. They need you. Pep, I already think you're the GOAT, but you're the GOAT if you can go back to Barcelona and take them from where they are now, man. Looking forward to a full season of Timber next time. But the thing is, you don't know. God forbid, anyone can get injured at any time. And that's one thing that overshadows this game and the talking points we've been talking about. I want to know that Saka's cool. Martinelli's cool. Big Gabriel came off that shoulder as well. That could be a sheg. So, yeah. I guess, top 3 finish minimum next season. Advance to the next rounds of the Champions League. Get me my FA Cup final. Arteta, I'm on you for that. That's the only one I'll speak with Chess. Arteta, I need FA Cup final next year. DJ, I've watched every match through your platform this season. Thank you for your wonderful streams. Have a blessed summer. Talawa TV, make sure you're following, especially if you're Jamaican. You're far too kind. You're one of the first people to bust me in this proper game. Appreciate that. Pep or Ferguson? Pep. Fergie, but Pep. If you understand football at its purest level, yeah, but like Ferguson was the big dog in it, and Pep bucked him 2 times in the champs. Ferguson didn't have no answers. And I'm not going to lie, one of my hate watching, like if that makes sense, or hate alongs, was watching Man United against Barcelona at Wembley, because they genuinely thought it's like only Man United fans and Man United as a club thought they could win, but they didn't see that this is legacy, Pep Guardiola stuff. So yeah, man. What striker would you like at Arsenal? of all the guys we've been linked with, Sesko, fuck it, Isaac, if we could get that. Gyökeres is still a bit of a wild card to me, but I like what I see. Bring him. Do you think Eddie brings out the war chest again or buys cheap? He's not in charge of that, innit? Like, really and truly, Edu is an assister. Like, if Arteta says I want, because let's be honest, can't downplay Edu's thing in this project. But if it comes down to it, Edu will leave before Arteta. Not that that's a thing. Edu is like, Arteta's got more clout, man. Come on. Like, do you think when we bought Kai Havertz, everyone was universally, big him up, I'm not dissing him, but everyone was universally sold on Kai Havertz's signing? Arteta pushed for that. He got that. So really, Edu's just working with whatever remit he's got. But what I would say, the club need to push now. Like, we're flirting with it, like proper flirting with it. We're kissing and that. Like, yeah, it's time to win shit. Second, one step further in the champs, and the FA Cup would be a successful season next year, in my opinion. But we still need to push for more. Yeah, it would be. But the thing is, like, people are just gonna sit there and say, "Raw, if you don't win the league, like football's white and black, in it. We definitely do it. Like, we definitely do it. Football just white and black. If you don't win the league, no one cares." He is somewhat of a checkbook manager, but he's shown he can still improve an elite team. Not many managers can make people like Kevin De Bruyne and Roger Garpolo. You're right. Exactly. At least he's making sure there's a reason to spend the P's, because if spending money was all you needed to be successful, then, to be honest, there'd be a lot more Premier League winners, because everybody's got money to spend. To the point where people got so much money to spend, they've crippled themselves and they now can't spend P's. Go again next year, FC. But that's the thing within the fan base, though, man. Like, and more so for content creators, you've got misery love company dons that everybody's shit, everything's crap, forget it. And then you've got some people that do the toxic positivity thing, where neither are being honest with yourselves, and they're doing that so they get invited by the club and all these industry events. The guys that are over negative to the point where there's no fucking logic to be in negative do the most. Roms, I'm all right. Roms, don't make me hot you up. Roms, I'm all right. Don't make me rise up the snaps. Yeah? Gally leaving you in that, yeah? Be easy, please. Like, I didn't see your Uncle Ray's talking to like 100 galley. You didn't get no numbers. Are you all right? Are you all right? Cutting your hair every day and it's still rubbed. You're rubbed, man. You're rubbed. Whatever you say, we beat you lot. I've got a question for you. If you never walk alone, why was Van Dijk on his own? Simple as that. Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that. You're rubby. You're rubby. You're rubby. You're rubby. You're rubby. Don't try to style the guy. Like you didn't say you're winning the Prem this year as well. And you lot held the league tight. You lot were top of the pops for more days than us. Calm it down. Bro, ask him. I'm not going to hurt him, but he knows what happened to him. He knows what happened to him. All men bleed. He went out tired. Some brown skin Chris Brown. Soft. I respect it though, man. Oh, man, I'm buying gal Dior bags in there. I'll start slandering your name, you know. Like, you will go outside. Which striker would you get? Sesko or Gyökeres, to be honest with you? Or, to be fair, I want a centre mid more than a striker. I'll be real. That's why we all are here, DG. We do realistic FC over here. Come on. But yeah, on that note, you know, what can I say, man? All I can say is it's been a pleasure to watch this season with you. The highs, lows, the wins, the losses, the draws, all the competitions. All I can say is you lot enjoy your Sunday, innit, man? Like, I'm not going anywhere. There's hella content to come out, and it's never over. It's just the beginning, man. On that note, peace.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.